Hey guys, it's Fancy, and you're watching the Good Wives Network.
And I'm Mac. Thanks for being here.
Oh my goodness. So today is a very special day. And so we are going to wait until everybody shares this out. Our mods start coming in. We're going to give you guys a sneak peek of something really cool that we've been doing. So we're very excited about it. So start tapping the screen if you're joining. Mac is over here on YouTube with me. And so I hope you guys can hear her over here on the phone. If not, you can always go watch the replay on YouTube because we'll leave it up, So, all right, guys, tapping and sharing. Let's get this live up to 10,000 as quickly as possible so that way we get protected and they can't shut us down as fast.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be looking to shut us down today, I can guarantee you. So if for any reason we get shut down over here on TikTok, we will continue the live over here on YouTube and you guys can come find us over here, okay? And then if we have to, we'll put up, 10-minute videos from it or something for you guys to see if you need to, but hopefully we'll keep it today. Thank you guys for the honeys. Thank you guys. Those do help us. They help you as well. You guys get points for them. If you leave a comment or you send a gift or you do several different types of things, you guys get points for it. Hey guys. Hey Kane. Hey Emma. Hey Goth Mom. Make sure you're tapping and sharing, guys. Share it out to everybody. Okay. If you click on here and you just click copy link, it'll share it to all your friends at one time. You don't have to go single by single. Yeah. Thank you. So look, guys, here's my little earrings for the day. My little cute earrings. You guys see them? Yep. They're hummingbirds. My grandson put them out for me today because he loves hummingbirds and he loves picking Nanny's earrings for her. So
sweet. I love it.
I set out like 4 different things. I set out like a stack of books that were really cute, an owl that was it's kind of cute. It's like an angry bird kind of owl. It's funny. I had turtles and the hummingbirds, and he went with the hummingbirds. So
I like the little turtles too.
Yeah, the turtles are cute too. I had 2 different types of turtles, but I narrowed it down.
Hello to the TikTok people if they can hear me.
What'd you say?
See, they can't hear me, can they? I said hello to the TikTok people if they can hear me. Hey, Mimi.
Can you guys hear Mac? Can you guys hear Mac?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
You gotta talk louder. You just don't talk very loud.
I don't know why. I'm talking loud. I'm talking as loud as I normally do.
My cup, you can get one of these on our website. It's back up. You guys can get them. They come in all different colors, and we have all different little stickers for them. I make them custom made for you guys. We have the little add-ons to them as well, like this little straw cup thing, and so we make them for you guys if you want. Yeah, I know it's going to be hard to hear her on both. But like I said, you can watch the replay over here on YouTube. So she's going to stay over here as long as she can. And that way we can get it both ways. So I'll make sure you guys can hear what we're talking about. Don't worry. Yeah. Oh, helps if you take the straw thing off, honey.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're only up to 1,000 taps. Please.
Little victories.
Please keep tapping and sharing.
Hey, Mom. Mac's mom. Hey, Mom.
Hi, guys. Hey, Carla. Hey, Mimi. Mac's mom.
So funny.
Is that your mom, Mac? Is it really your mom?
No.
Kane McCauley. Hey, Goth Mom. Mac says hi. Goth Mom says hi, Mac.
Hey, Goth Mom.
Hi, Betsy. How is everybody today? How was your Sunday? I celebrated my mother-in-law's 79th birthday today. So we went over and we had cake and lunch with her after church. You know they can see you now, right? Mac, we can't hear you now.
Oh, I'm saying
now
hi.
I can.
That's all. Okay, I'll be back. Bye.
Bye. What's going on?
I was just saying hi.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, yeah. Oh, Mackenzie, I love that name.
Well, happy birthday, Emma. Happy birthday to your mom, Emma.
My daughter was almost Mackenzie for the longest, and then I decided on Emily at the last. But Mackenzie is a pretty name. Very pretty.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're starting to pick up over here. Let's keep tapping and sharing. I'd like to get it up to at least like 100 people in each room. So
we got 35 right
share it out. You know what? I'm also going to copy and share this onto my Facebook. So hang on. Let me just grab the thingy here. Move you guys over here. Let me
What's
grab
up people doing today?
Let me grab it from our channel, live.
Oh, Shiloh's pretty.
Put it on
That's very pretty. I went with old fashioned. I went with Emily and I went with Allison.
Yeah, I went with old fashioned names for first names and more modernized names for their middle names.
Yeah,
I've got Sarah Haley, Emily Starr Margaret, and then Abigail Grace Ann. She was the most old name, but we named her after my sister-in-law who passed away from cancer. So
that's a pretty name. Yeah, mine's real simple. Allison Ann and Emily Elizabeth. Very simple.
Well, as everybody knows, today is Gypsy Rose Blanchard's 34th birthday.
Yeah.
And we know that, she's thankfully, she's decided to stay home. Thank God. We aren't going to have all those crazy different posts that we were going to see from last time. A non-happy birthday to her. Exactly.
Yeah, a very merry birthday to you.
To you. To who? A very merry birthday to you. To you. We sang her happy birthday. We sang her happy birthday earlier on Naomi and Jen and Tammy's live and everything. And I was the one, when it gets to the point where happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear. And I said the myrrh, happy birthday to you.
And not many more.
Yeah, exactly. Yours is tomorrow? Oh, Alicia, I'm so sorry. That sucks. Ew. Yeah, I wouldn't want it that close to mine either. Ick. Yeah. Anyway. Alrighty, guys. Well, we're starting to get up there. We're almost to 5,000. So we've got a little presentation for you today.
She probably is, Kane.
And so I'm going to kick it off by reading it.
7. Sorry.
You're okay.
Saw my friend. Had to see
it. I saw. Alrighty, guys. So today is Gypsy Rose Blanchard's birthday, but this live and this book are not for her. This is in honor of Clauddine Dee Dee Pitre Blanchard, a mother who was silenced, branded, erased, and never given a defense. The girl they made famous got a publishing deal and a tiara. Dee Dee got a box with no marker and a media circus that never asked for facts. This book that we have written gives her something she never got. Hey, guys, can you go the other way, please? Thank you. A voice, a trial, and a final call. We're going to begin with the dedication and a memorial feather, then walk you through what makes this book different. Its interruptions, its satire, its reckoning, and finally, we'll read the segments that expose what really broke the narrative. So I really do want to start, though. I want to show you guys something else we've done. And if you can drop the link in the chat for me, Nix, that would be great. I'm going to share it here so you guys can see it. And it is coming across the top here. It's right here, Dee Dee's Law petition from change.org. So I want to share with you what we put together and what we want from this. I know I've talked about it a little bit, but I want to read it all to you so you guys understand the whole thing, and then we'll start getting into the book afterwards. So this petition is to begin working on a law for Dee Dee. And it's called Dee Dee's Law. That's what we're going to be calling it. It is to stop convicted felons from profiting off their crimes, but it's not just for that. This is not just the Son of Sam law being asked to be brought back across all 50 states or 52 states, whatever it is. I always forget. We've got 51, 52, or 50 states. I can never remember. It's 50, right? Help me out here, Max, so I don't sound stupid. How many states do we have? Oh, she's gone. Fabulous. Now I look like a ding-dong. Whatever. You literally forsaked me. I said I don't remember how many states we have. I was like, is it 50, 51, 52? I always forget. I thought it was 51. That's what I think it is. How many states do we have, Mac? Do you know?
Alaskans said 50.
Some are saying 50, some are saying 51. Who cares? Yeah, whatever.
Don't know.
It's not even. It's not even. Oh shoot! I shared the wrong side. Hold on. Let me share this one instead. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Rowdy, stop! I don't know what you're whining for. Stop it. 50 states. I'm a ding dong. Sorry, I really do know that. I'm just tired.
50 states, but they say 52 because they consider, isn't it like not Puerto Rico, but
Hawaii and Alaska. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's you know what? Fine. How many states do you have? For heaven's sakes.
There's 50.
No, I don't. No, I'm not interested in that. The United States is 50 states. There we go. Okay, so it is 50, including all the things. All right.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Along with the District of Columbia. So that's the only one other one. So there you go. All right. Back to what we were talking about. I feel like I'm complete ding dong for not realizing how many we had when I said it. But I did say it right. I said 50 states and then anyway, here we go. All right. So we're targeting the US Congress, the Department of Justice, media platforms, and publishers. So no, Kohlberger will not be able to profit because of where he committed his crime. So, okay. So in 1991, the U.S. Supreme Court struck down New York Son of Sam law, a law that once prevented convicted criminals from making money off the stories of their crime. The decision opened a door for profit, not justice. Are you having a hard time in here?
It keeps kicking me off. Like,
all right. Do you want to go over to Tech Tuck instead then?
When you do something with the computer, some reason.
Yeah, then just go over to TikTok and I'll let you up on the panel there.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, guys.
No, it's okay. See you in a second. I think it'll be easier here anyway.
Okay.
All right. So let me start back up. So in 1991, the U.S. Supreme Court struck down New York Son of Sam law, a law that once prevented convicted criminals from making money off the stories of their crimes. This decision opened a door for profit, not justice. Now that loophole is being exploited in the worst way. Gypsy Rose Blanchard, convicted of helping orchestrate her mother's murder, is making money off the very act that ended a life. Books, films, interviews, all monetized, all legal. Meanwhile, Clauddine Dee Dee Blanchard, her victim, can't speak. Her name is dragged, distorted, and sold for clicks. Fabulous. Great. There you are. Okay. And there is no law protecting her. We believe murder should not be a marketing strategy. Victims deserve posthumous dignity. Families should not be silenced while unalivers build brands. Media platforms must be held accountable when they enable or amplify these narratives. That's why we're demanding the passage of Dee Dee's law, a federal statute that will prohibit convicted felons from profiting off their crimes, ban indirect profit through third parties, trusts, or symbolic royalties, protect the name, likeness, and legacy of victims, recognize posthumous defamation as legal harm, empower families or certified advocates to sue on a victim's behalf, authorize proxies when families are compromised or complicit, and hold media outlets and publishers accountable for broadcasting or profiting from exploitive narrative. Then I gave 7. One of the things about these types of petitions is I don't really advocate for them a lot because a lot of people start them and then don't do anything with them, because just having a change.org petition doesn't do anything. And you have to make changes with that and use it as a stepping stone to causing change. So we have given you 7 actionable steps that you can take to help us in getting this law recognized and getting us support in lobbying for this. So, first of all, we want this to be a place that you can take this to your congressmen, your senators, your representatives, and get them involved in this, okay? So that's number one, write your representatives. Urge your state and federal lawmakers to support Dee Dee's law. Ask them to protect victims from being rebranded by their unalivers. Number two, share this petition and use these hashtags. Hashtag Dee Dee's law, hashtag protect the dead, hashtag profit from pain, and hashtag victims' rights. Let the world know this isn't justice, it's exploitation. Number three, demand accountability from the media. Call out platforms, networks, and publishers who profit off false or glamorized crime stories created by convicted offenders. Number four, contact journalists and podcasters. Ask them to include factual disclaimers when giving airtime to felons telling their own stories. Encourage them to speak to both sides. Number five, educate others. Start a conversation about how media shapes truth and how the victims' legacies are often left out. Use this petition as a tool. So, some of you have been holding these lives at night, like Swiss Honey, and you're going over the basics. And I think that's wonderful. I love that you're covering the basics of the case, because every day there are new people coming to this case that need to be educated. But I am in a position where I can't just go on answering all the basic questions over and over and over again anymore. So I'm so glad that there's some of you that are doing that, because, for me, I'm so past the basics at this point, and so I try to understand when people are just learning, but it's also very frustrating because we say it all the time. So that's another way you can help, is by educating people. Number six is go into support advocacy groups, and no, not ones for micro deletions that you say you don't have any symptoms of and your child doesn't have. We're going to talk about that later. Follow, fund, or volunteer with organizations working to strengthen victims' rights and ethical crime reporting. Build pressure. Help organize a coordinated day of action. Help host a digital event. Write an op-ed. Make noise in honor of the silenced. This law will not silence anyone, but it will finally protect someone who never got to speak. So sign now in ink, in law, in her name. And it's change.org/Dee Dee's law. So you guys can even get the QR codes. You can share it out with that. If you need posters or anything like that you'd like to put up around the area, let us know, and we'll try to work on helping you with that. There's so much we can do. And how many push-ups should you do? Yeah, so there's just so much we can do with this. Hold on, who's requesting? No, I'm not letting anybody up right now, not until we finish our whole thing. So thank you guys. So far we have over 242 signatures. We haven't really pushed it a lot. So all right, you keep saying the same thing. I'm gonna mute you because I don't know what you're doing. You're going on mute. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, and make sure you share this out. So there's a lot we can do with this, guys, and this is just the first step in what we're trying to do here. As you know, earlier today, I was on live with Cajun Navy Jen and Mimi and Prison Princess and Naomi, and they are they've announced what billboards are going to be going up. There's going to be a stationary billboard and 2 rotating billboards all through Louisiana. So this is, again, spreading awareness. It's not to bully anybody. It's to share the actual truth and get it out there and demand justice. So I'm really proud of what the women over there are doing, and we are supporting that as well. We also will be having light a candle, where you can come and light a memorial candle for Dee Dee on our website, the Good Wives Network. And what we're going to read to you for right now is our book, pieces from our book. It's going to tell you a little bit about what the book is and all the different things. We're going to show you several pieces of it so you can understand what we've done here. And I'm really happy with where we're going with this. I do feel that it's finally time for Dee Dee's side to be told. Mac, are you there? You just muted yourself. I can't hear you. Maybe it's because my volume's down. Oh, there, my volume's down. Sorry, I didn't know if you were
talking. I'm like, dude, listen, no. They're not letting us put the thing up. It says these comments are hidden by our community.
Probably probably on TikTok. Yeah, but it's okay on YouTube. So, but if you guys go up to my little box up here where you can get to me, and you click on our link, the link tree, it should drop down at the bottom of your screen down here. There should be like 3 links that you can go to. You can go to our YouTube, you can go to our link tree, or you can go directly to our website, I think. But the one in the middle is the link tree one that has all of our links. And the very first link up there is this petition. So you guys can go and sign it this way. We are going to be contacting state representatives and trying to get this into the books and see if we can get somebody lobbying for this, because it really needs to it needs to be helpful. Yeah. Right. Because, and I went over that. I went over the Son of Sam law being rescinded federally and what that means and why this is different even than Son of Sam. So one of the things I also wanted to make sure was that if a victim's family, such as the Pitres, are participating in damaging the victim's legacy, name, all of that, that the actual court can have a proxy who can actually file on the behalf of the victim. And that means that the actual family won't be able to profit off of her either. So this is really important what we're trying to get past here. And I'm really, I feel like this is a good step in the right direction, along with the billboards, along with the website that Naomi and them are putting up, along with our website, all of our content here, all of our content on YouTube. I'm going to be going over a lot of our old content. I'm planning on hosting a live, going over my interview with Kay Hughes and what I think about it now and all of that. I'll probably be putting that into little segments for you guys to watch as well. So if you want to write it out, Alicia, if you want to write it out, just write change.org or change.org and then space over and then write Dee Dee's law. Oh, okay. It's letting you do it now. Okay. Fantastic. All right. So we're going to start with our book now. Let me get the petition off of there and I will be right here. Let me get it up. So the first thing we wanted to read was a dedication and memorial feather that appears at the beginning of our new book, Cawing Out the Truth, Creating a Narrative. And it's got a long ass title, but if you just type in Cawing Out the Truth, you're going to find it. Right now, it is for sale on our website. That is going to be the cheapest place for you to get it unless you order directly from our Books By site, which will be the same price. But if you go to Amazon or you go into a bookstore for this book, it's going to cost a lot more because they set their prices. I have to give them like a 55% discount. It's very complicated. But the one great thing about what we're doing with this, but by having our own website, it'll also be available on Amazon. It'll also be available for you. If you go into your library, you can request our book. You can request all of them eventually. We're going to put all 3 of them, all 4 of them now. Well, sorry, all 5 of them, because there's 2 books coming out right now. We have 2 different books coming out. It's thegoodwivesnetwork.com. That's where it is. So this is the beginning of what we wrote for Dee Dee. So in honor of Dee Dee Pitre, a mother that was silenced and cast among the weeds. For the women branded unstable because they refused to stay silent. For the victims buried not once, but twice, first by violence and then by narrative.
Thank you, ma'am.
For the daughters who lie to survive. For the mothers who died trying to keep them alive. For the witnesses who knew something was wrong and still said nothing. For every woman who was too loud, too smart, too suspicious, and got called crazy before anyone checked the files. For every mother they meme, every diagnosis they weaponized, and every list that found a microphone before the facts did. This is not a love letter to survivors. It's an indictment of the stories we choose to believe when the truth is inconvenient. This is for Dee Dee, and for every truth the media slapped a tiara on and called entertainment. She did not get a trial. She did not get a defense, but here she gets the last call. Filed by the good wives, sealed by the crows.
Gypsy's in here. Get her out.
Yep. Hey, no, you know what, Gypsy?
Don't even. I wouldn't.
No. You know what, Gypsy? Today is not about you. Yes, I know it's your birthday, and you can go celebrate all you want. But it's now time for your mother's voice to be heard and your lies to die. You don't need to be in here. I have nothing to do with you. I want nothing to do with you. The only thing I want to do with you is to tell your mother's truth.
Go take care of your baby.
You know what? Hey, I'm going to say it like you said it. I'm going to say it like you said it to Ryan. You punched me.
I probably got poison in it. So
you punched me. I punched back 10 times harder. Go see a therapist.
Yeah, go see a therapist there, Gyps.
All right. Is she still in here? Because I'm going to go ahead and kick her now. Thanks for coming to try and report us. We're not going to allow it today.
So you have the birthday you
deserve. Have the day you deserve. What the nerve on this girl? The nerve on this girl.
Girl got bored, man. She can't stand not being online, dude. She hates it. She got to be in there somewhere, don't you know? Don't you know? Yeah, save some cake. I don't want her cake. It's probably freaking poisoned. Who's obsessed, dude? Like, really, right? Gone? Who's obsessed? Let's go.
Oh, okay. So, hold on. I've got to kick some people from over here, too. So, just hold on. Just making sure. Let me get in here and make sure that I can kick them out of here, too. We don't need you all here. Seven, kick anybody you want to kick. Look, anywhere. Kick anywhere you kick anyone you want to kick. Don't even try. Oh, and I did want to address this, okay? So when you go to the change.org site, okay, there is, if you scroll down, there's a little thing where it's asking for donations. Those donations are not for us or the petition. Those are simply for change.org itself. They put it on every petition. It's to keep them running and being able to continue to offer a place for people to create petitions for free to make change. So just so you know, that way, so you know that's not a donation for us. That's nothing going to us. We're not asking for donations. None of those things, okay? Because that's not what we're doing right now. All right.
Hold my foot, Joe, on YouTube. Can you read their comment, please?
I've been a long time supporter, Hun, and I've looked over a lot of the facts, and I have a real technical question. I would like to ask you at some point if you have time, pretty please. Yeah, anytime. You can either message it to me, or if you want to send it to me here, I'll pop it up and I'll answer you. So
email, if she wants it private, you can email us.
Yeah. I don't think that was the fake account that trolls Gypsy, because they were literally trolling me.
Butterfly kiss, whatever. That was her
new bullshit. And I just don't even care. Anyway, okay, back to what we were doing. So we were reading this beautiful dedication. Yeah. Hold on. I'm sorry. I have to go back. Oh, no, that's what I'm doing. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys, that I got rattled for a second. All right. So then our memorial feather that's at the beginning of our book is for Christina. Yes. And it says, because I don't know if you guys know it, but I lost my business partner and best friend in 2023. It was devastating for our team, for me and Colleen. It was unexpected. And I can only believe that God called her home because she had a higher calling there than she could here. That's all I can think of. I really, truly believe she is part of the reason why this truth has finally come out. I believe that she's up there fighting for justice, just like we are down here. So, Christina, truth seeker, soul fighter, silent guide, our dearest friend, We can feel you walking with us still, guiding every word we write and every truth we uncover. We feel you in the margins. We hear you in the crows. You are filled in every footnote and whispered on every page. You followed the story no one wanted to tell, not because it was easy, but because it mattered. You lit the lantern when the path went dark, from somewhere just beyond the veil. May your light and legacy be the whisper in every truth we uncover. We carry your fire into the garden you never got to walk in. So, losing her was a breaking moment for me. It really affected Cawing. It really affected Cawing, and then everything that we went through after her death, it destroyed us. And this is what they do. They destroy people. They destroy people, and this is why the public needs to know who they are, so that people don't let them be around them and have their children be influenced by this girl. This woman, this 34-year-old woman.
That's what I'm saying. She's even got us calling her a girl, dude.
She acts like a child.
She's good at what she does, dude.
She acts like a child, and her dad even says she acts like a child. And the fact of the matter is, that's likely due to the 1Q21.12 that has cognitive delays and developmental delays and severe cases of schizophrenia and autism and ADHD and lots of other personality disorders are connected to her 1Q. So when her mother told her that, hey, honey, you're probably not going to live a normal life and have kids and get married, she wasn't doing it to be shitty or hateful or controlling. She did it because she knew something was wrong with her child. And can you imagine a mother raising a child and having to deal with the fact that you know something's seriously wrong with your child and you really just can't do a whole lot about it? I can't imagine what Dee Dee went through for 23 years raising this child. But when she was 23, as she said, 1 month away from her 24th birthday, she took life from her mother, who gave birth to her, in the attempt to save the life her mother so preciously guarded.
She doesn't deserve to be villainized, dehumanized, and erased.
No.
No one's calling her a saint right now, but we're giving her a voice, and if you don't like it, you can get the hell out of here, plain and simple. So continue. I want to pick up here with what you are about to hear and why we're saying it.
Well, we have the author's note first. Do you want me to read that and then you read the next?
Or do you want me?
No. Okay, yeah, you've got those two together. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do those two.
Well, they can probably hear you better is the whole thing.
Okay, well, yeah. Did you have something you wanted to say about it real quick, though?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right, so this is in the beginning of our book as well, and it's explaining to you how we wrote our book. So what you're about to hear and why we're saying it. This is what happens when a 2015 version of Heathers and the original Mean Girls take a wrong turn into a Lifetime movie, crash into Evil Lives Here, and wake up in a courtroom run by Elle Woods with a grudge, a binder, and a permanent side eye. It is forensic. It is unfiltered. It is just a little unhinged. And it's everything you've ever wanted to say about this case. But we're too scared to put it on record. We are the bitches with the binders, and we brought them to court. We file with tabs, we annotate with rage, and we cross-examine with just enough Hollywood to make it hurt. Don't worry, folks. We got you. This is going to be fire!
Why couldn't she be there when we said fire?
Right? Fire!
It's going to be fire.
I mean, the last time she came in, I told her exactly why she unalived her mama. Would she like me to recap it for her?
That's okay.
Yeah.
We're not talking about the bitch, so
no.
Let's go.
So that's where we began with this. And there's a lot of pieces to our book. So one of those pieces is, I said back a while ago that Gypsy's life, Gypsy's stories is like a choose your own adventure book.
It is. It's like she picks from different movies and different You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's exactly what she does.
And if you want to follow her down page 77, you're going to get your happy ending with her and Ken. If you follow her down to 52, however, you might find out that, there was this other person, all these different things. Like, it's always something with her. And it's so many different versions, you never know what story is really true with her. I do believe there is truth in almost every story she tells. It's just picking it apart to understand where that truth is. And that's what we did in this book. So this book is specifically our rebuttal to her My Time to Stand. Okay. This is covering her first 3 chapters. We had hoped to cover 6 to 18 of them, but we only got through 3 for this first book. So because I literally did go sentence by sentence and really tell you exactly what each piece is and what is the truth and what is not the truth. But back to this choosing your own reckoning. So before we read this next part, hold on, I'm sorry. I need to open it up a little bit. Before we read the next part, you need to understand something about the way Gypsy Rose Blanchard tells her story. It doesn't move in a straight line. It doesn't even try to. Her narrative shifts depending on the platform, the interviewer, the audience, and the sympathy she needs. She doesn't tell the truth. She tests it. She's scene by scene, like a script being workshopped. In this book, we don't just debunk the lies. We trace how they evolved, how the story shifted from murder to martyrdom to myth. So this next section isn't just an excerpt. It's a map of contradictions, performances, and plot holes. It's what we call a choose your own reckoning, because that's exactly what she gave the world. Multiple gypsies, multiple timelines, one audience desperate to believe her. So flip a page, pick a version, but remember, only one woman bled out on the bed. And she never got to rewrite a thing.
Not one thing.
So choose your own reckoning. They say history is written by the victors, but this one was ghost written by a girl with a pink pen, a performance degree in pity, and a script that changed every time someone turned the page. Gypsy tells the story of her life like it is a choose your own adventure. If you want Gypsy to ride off in the sunset with the drug dealing married man, turn to page 54. If you think Dr. Steele knew Gypsy was faking, flip to the CPS call on page 73. If you are ready for her to fake being tied to a bed but forget which boyfriend it was, just close your eyes and point. The problem is sometimes even she does not seem to know where the story is going. The costumes change, the timelines collapse, the fake tears come on cue until she forgets her line. Each chapter of Cawing Out the Truth is not just a rebuttal, it is a reckoning. You will follow the scent of spectacle through fractured reflections, forensic dissections, and wonderland whispers, tracking the birth of a myth, the manipulation of a media empire, and the erasure of the mother they told you not to mourn.
Not to mourn, man. Yep.
Okay. So this is going to explain our satire pieces to you that are included in the book. They are not meant to be funny. They're not, they're funny, but they're not meant to poke fun. They are meant to illustrate an absurd story with absolute absurdity.
The circus that goes along with all this.
That's right.
Exactly what it is.
Yeah. So before we go any further, we want to take a moment to explain something you're about to see in this book and in this live. There's a reason our evidence wears eyeliner. There's a reason the timeline testifies. There's a reason crows deliver subpoenas. This book contains satire. Please don't tag Ivory Rose, please. I don't want her in here. No, I don't need her in here. We don't need a co-host with her. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so there's a reason the timeline testifies. There's a reason crows deliver subpoenas. This book contains satire, but not as a gimmick, as a weapon of reclamation. We didn't write this as fiction. We wrote it as symbolic justice because the courtroom failed, because the media failed, because a mother was murdered and no one ever asked what her side of the story was. So yes, we built a courtroom where the fairy tale goes on trial, where every flower remembers, where a cabbie hat might testify, and where the timeline finally gets the last word. If it feels theatrical, that's because the defense always was. If it feels surreal, it's because the real story never made sense. This isn't just storytelling. This is a retrial. And now let us introduce you to the judge presiding over it all. Okay, so we're gonna go into the satire pieces of this. We're gonna give you a little bit of a sneak peek. I do want to make it very clear. When I said mock trial in a documentary, this is not what I meant.
This is not it.
Okay,
no.
This is simply something we're doing like this, and there is going to be a complete allegorical side universe, the whole thing to all of this, and it will eventually carry over into our other true crime work, because I really think this is an interesting way to tell these kinds of stories. These absolutely fanatical, fantastical stories with such absurdity. And it's a way to show the garishness and how absolutely insane this all is. So we've got a letter from our judge, and her name is Judge Fidela Rath. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us over here. Thank you. Keep on making sure you're sharing it out. All right, guys, keep on tapping the screen. Let's keep sharing it out there periodically, okay? All right, dear, and if you can put FYP in the pay down in there, Dee Dee's Law, Justice for Dee Dee, anything like that to get it out to the FYP page, please do so. Thank you, guys. All right, so here's our judge, Fidela Rath. Dear members of the gallery, readers of the record, and curious scrollers who stumble in by mistake, before these proceedings commence in full and the crows begin their cawing, I find it necessary to issue a brief orientation. This is not a normal court. This is the court of public opinion, where evidence may wear eyeliner, where timelines testify, and where no prop is too sacred to subpoena. If you find yourself confused by a pill bottle taking the stand, or a cabbie hat being sworn in, or a Facebook post delivering closing arguments, understand this. You are not hallucinating. You are witnessing satire. Satire so sharp, it bleeds into reality. Because in this courtroom, symbols have standing. And the lies told loudest are often the ones dressed prettiest. These procedures are populated by characters you may recognize, but not as you knew them. The girl you once pitied, she arrives in costume. The mother they silence, she rises in soil and subpoenas. The timeline, it's calling its own witnesses. Our prosecution is led, actually not by me, I'm sorry. It's led by Absinthe Rosemary High Top. That's right. The Mad Hatter, because we're all mad here.
That's right, girl.
So relentless, righteous, and occasionally theatrical. Her co-counsel includes Garden Voices, Forensic Files, and the ghosts of every truth that did not make it to air. And as for me, the judge, I do not swing gavels. I swing clarity, and I will not hesitate to hold narrative manipulation in contempt. So grab your transcripts, tighten your bonnets, and take a breath. The fairy tale is on trial. The props are restless in the audience. You are the jury now. Sincerely and severely, Judge Fidela Rath, Court of Public Opinion, Division of Symbolic Justice, and established in 2015. So now I'm going to read one of the satirical pieces for you. This book contains interruptions, not glitches, not gimmicks, witnesses. We call them the garden interrupters. They bloom where silence festered. They speak from the margins, the sidebars, and the overlooked appendices of a crime that never got its full telling. They grow in the soil where the morning orchid's name was buried too soon, too cruelly, and without defense. You may meet them as flowers, crows, or whispers in the archive, but every one of them is rooted in something real. They are not figments, they are forensic. And always, always, there is one shadow, one scent, one presence beneath every page. The morning orchid. You may not always see her, but you will feel her. She was the beginning. She is the thread. And when the final gavel drops, her voice will be the last to speak.
Yes, ma'am. Justice for Dee Dee.
Okay, so
she
this
wasn't a saint, but she was a good mom. So there.
Okay, so we've got a few more pieces here to read from inside the book. I'm just going to go through them all with you guys. And like I said, this is just a preview of what you can find inside of our book. There is prose. There is narrative commentary. There is forensic studies and psychological and medical studies and glossary words and an index and all kinds of different things in there. So we're just giving you just a tiny bit of what we have in there. And I just feel like it's jam-packed, and I think you guys are going to really enjoy it. And then we have a secondary book that goes along with it that is the allegorical tale. And it is the beginning of, the ledger of the silent witnesses. And it is about the beginning of all of this, where the glass cracks, where these interrupters come into the story and what they're there for. So it's beautiful. It's all full color picture. We're going to do something with it for a limited edition as well, but I'm trying to figure out the best way for it to get out there for you guys, because it's a little bit pricey if we do it all in color. So I'm thinking about doing an ebook version so that you guys can have that. But if you want to get the real thing, it's going to cost more because it's printing and shit. So I'm thinking of doing it that way for you guys. And then we'll offer some sort of maybe bundle or something as well. So we're working on it. But right now you can go pre-order this book, this specific book right here, Cawing Out the Truth. I'm starting at $30 without a signature, $35 with signature, and it goes up from there. We even have it in our blind book so that you can get, the blind date with a book thing and have some fun stuff. We're going to have a beautiful commemorative bookmark made for you guys. So we're really looking forward to getting all of this done and out to you guys. So this is Act 1, Scene 25. The campaign started right there. Filed by Fancy and Mac. Filed under origin of the narrative, branding over truth. It did not begin with Munchausen. It did not begin with a feeding tube, a wheelchair, or a forged birth certificate. The campaign began with a pivot and an audience. When Gypsy folded in that interrogation room, not into grief, but into character, two people didn't flinch. They leaned in. Mike Stanfield, the attorney who never investigated the truth, and Krusty, as I call her, Christy Blanchard, the stepmother, already booking interviews. They did not build a defense. They built a product, and they sold her fast. Crow's note. She was not buried by a diagnosis. She was reborn by a marketing team. Thank you, Angel Face. Thank you, sweetheart. Act 1, Scene 26, Forensic Focus, the diagnosis that would not comply. Filed under undeniable evidence, narrative omission strategy, narrative analyst Mac, and filed by Fancy.
Thank you for gifts.
Thank you guys so much for the gifts. I appreciate you guys so much. It helps us to continue doing what we're doing. We do have our super chat turned on over here, and if you guys are doing a $5 gift or more super chat, or if you guys drop the money gun in here, we are going to start up with our, again, doing the giveaways once a week. So if you guys want to do that, we really do appreciate it. Our Cash App and PayPals are up too. So anyway, Act 1, Scene 26, Forensic Focus, the diagnosis that would not comply. The most dangerous lie Gypsy Rose Blanchard ever told wasn't that she was sick. It was pretending She never had been. In her very first police interview following Dee Dee's murder, she did not cry about being abused. She did not mention medications, tubes, or wheelchairs. She never claimed Dee Dee hurt her at all. She said, I didn't know she was dead. Maybe she unalived herself. He raped me. I was kidnapped. Sir, I'm very sick. I can't go to jail. And most importantly, she never once mentioned Munchausen by proxy. All of that came later. Scene 27, Musings from the Mind's Morgue, Narrative Pivot Delay. In forensic psychology, a narrative pivot delay occurs when a subject waits to justify their actions until after gauging public reaction. That's not trauma. That is trial strategy. Documented timeline, June 15th, 2015, Springfield Police Department. So we went through a lot of these. I would never hurt my mom. I loved my mom. My mom was my best friend. I didn't know she was dead. He raped me. I didn't stop him. Maybe he needs help. Aaliyah's always bullied me. Sir, I need a lawyer. Sir, I'm very sick. I can't go to jail. She knew what a lawyer was. She just didn't think she needed one. Because people, right? Because people had always, I know, because people.
That's my favorite part. She knew her ass was done at that part, man. I love it.
That's the thing. That's the difference between her and Nick. Nick didn't know that he could ask for one, really. Right. He thought she was going to get him one, and she knew the entire time. And guess what? She thought she didn't need it until she did. Mm-hmm. She knew what a lawyer was. She just didn't think she needed one because people had always believed her. What's missing? Everything that made her famous. No abuse, no MVP, no fake illnesses. That version of the story came later, shaped not by trauma, but by the press team, a stepmother, and a lawyer. Yep. The diagnosed that refused to disappear. Buried in FOIA records, genetic reports, and sealed medical files is the truth that unravels the entire myth. Gypsy Rose Blanchard was diagnosed in 2011 with 1q21 microdeletion syndrome, a rare, verifiable chromosomal disorder. This is not environmental. It's not imagined. It's not induced. It's not made up as a plan for what somebody didn't know about. Oh, thank you, Alba. Thank you. Thank you, Alba. Write down Alba, Mac, please. It says, Fancy Mac, never stop. We love you. Your tell the truth. Show us the truth. Oh, thank you, awesome, sweet. Thank you, guys. All right. So it affects physical. You, I said thank you. Mac says thank you. It affects physical development, cognitive function, and executive processing. It explains her delays, her memory gaps, her learning profile, her physical ailments, her mental health conditions. It explains it all. Everything that she has can all be tied back to this right here. Mm-hmm. And before there were headlines, hashtags, or Hulu scripts, there was the gene. And yet Gypsy omits this truth from interviews, memoirs, and press tours. She doesn't deny it. Oh, Alicia, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. She just edits around it because nuance doesn't sell. No. But sympathy does. Anatomy of a lie, narrative omission strategy. When a subject deliberately excludes or minimizes facts that complicate a clean victim story. That's not trauma, it's editing. Gypsy edited out her diagnosis because admitting it meant admitting Dee Dee was not a monster. She was a mother dealing with a rare disorder the world barely understood. A spoiled brat of a baby fucking girl. So, this is the final piece. She didn't survive a diagnosis. She survived being held accountable for what she helped plan. Dee Dee didn't die because of a lie. She died because the lie sold. And the only woman who never got to rewrite her role was the one who never got a trial. And that is really the biggest thing for me. You know, she is free to, and this is part of what our petition is about. She is free to run around and say anything she wants because Dee Dee is dead. And according to the laws, you cannot defame a dead person, which is completely ridiculous to me, because I do believe that it can damage them and it can damage their legacy and it can damage everything. So, you know, and it damages those, you know, maybe it's not just about the dead. Maybe it's about all the people that love the dead that are being subjected to this bullshit about the person that they loved, knowing that none of it is true.
Oh, okay. How about the case? Let's look at the case that was sent to us. Okay, about the guy that stopped the other one from breaking into the house, remember? And he knocked him down and he freaking killed him and he da-da-da-da-da, okay? They still deal with that kid's family, even though he's the one who KILLED'd the dad, right? He's the one who did it. His family still rides by their house and yells and does stuff and whatever, and it shouldn't
harasses them.
It should not be allowed to happen.
No.
And her doing what she's doing, just like her little slyness trying to pop in here, it's like, it just shows what you're dealing with, what kind of person you're dealing with, dude.
Hold on.
And somebody like that should not be making money whatsoever on what she did.
No, for sure. For sure not. For sure not. And neither should Chrissy, and neither should Rod, and neither should Mia, and neither should any of them. The Pitre family. No, you should not be profiting off the death of your family member. This is disgusting. It's really disgusting. You know what? I tried to give the Pitres the benefit of the doubt. I tried so hard to believe them. I tried to be nice to them. I tried to give them comfort. I tried to tell a truthful story about their sister. And all they have ever done is stand in the way of the truth. Well, the petition is going great. Let's see if we do have new people.
There's so much, though, that they could have done.
They could have done and just didn't.
That's what blows my mind.
They just didn't. That's the thing. We've got 257 signatures now, guys. Keep going, keep going.
Not even that, Vance. It's just, but the fact that you're allowing people, whether you got along with her or not, whatever, you should still be respectful. I don't care. But you know what I mean? Why are you allowing her to go around saying things about your sister?
Yeah.
Like, why are you allowing that?
Right.
Why aren't you saying something about it?
Well, I'm not. And then on top of that, we know from the jail calls and the messages now that they were all part of it.
I believe that. I do.
They were
jealous.
They were all part of it. They all decided they weren't even going to pick her up. They left her in a box in a freaking closet for 10 years until somebody on the internet thought that they would get clout from buying the urn and, made that happen. When all you had to do was go to Amazon and order your freaking sister a damn urn.
They didn't even take time to write an obituary for her, dude.
No memorial, no nothing.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm saying. How was your guys' lives? I'm asking. Because I can't imagine that's, like I said, that's some bad fucking juju right there, dude.
And was it worth it? Because you're not even able to see the baby. She took the baby and she won't let you see him. Really. The prison calls from Dee Dee's family shocked me. See, it didn't shock me because I already knew what they were like.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
But they did shock a lot of people.
They did.
A lot of people didn't know what you already knew about the Pitre.
Right. And I was out here saying it and people were like screaming at me, oh my God, no, they deserve respect. But no, they don't. None. Absolutely none. You see, you don't get respect just because you're the family member of a dead person.
You had a part in it that you were just being biased, and that wasn't it at all. Mm-hmm. You knew who they were.
Yep.
You spent time with them.
Yep. I spent time with all of them. And I've known this all for a very long time. It's like I said, I do not have to be objective about the people. I know the people. I know exactly what they're like. I know exactly what they do. I know their patterns. I know their games. I know it all. That's why they don't like me.
Just pay attention.
But what I am objective about.
Pay attention to what they do and don't do.
Right.
You'll figure it out.
Bye guys. Bye Kane. Bye guys. Bye. I'm not going to talk about that today, Sierra Lynn. I'm not going to talk about other content creators today. Yeah, they have a problem with me, and I don't really care. I really just don't care about any of the people who have problems with me.
We're here to talk about the book and Dee Dee.
Yeah.
We're not doing this, so.
I mean, they're not being, they just asked, they'd ask nicely. They said, why are they so rude about me? So they were not being mean. They just didn't know.
Oh.
Yeah. But I'm not going to talk about this today. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Because I'm a threat to every single other person out there in this.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. It's pettiness.
Yeah, it's jealousy. It's jealousy. It's pettiness.
We're all on the same page and we have the same goal. It's
right.
Absolute pettiness.
Right. It's
so
just anyhow. Going on with this. I mean, this book is a huge book. Again. Okay, so you're getting a really jam-packed book. It's not transcripts. It's not fluff. It's not any of those things. It's very well done. I really enjoy what we've done. And like I said, I'm just not here about any other content creators anymore. I don't want to hear the beef. I don't want to be involved. I don't want to be tagged in it. I don't want to be involved in it. If there's something going on and it does not involve me, please do not tag me in it. Also, if there's something going on and it does involve me, I likely don't care.
And if it's something, and this is for me, if it's something that is positive or important, then yes, please come and share it with us. I have plenty of our supporters, hey Naomi, that will come to me and tell me things. And I do appreciate that. Like, I appreciate it so much. You have no idea the people that reach out and will say, hey, by the way, da-da-da-da-da, or you need to be careful of da-da-da-da-da, or da-da-da-da-da. Like, seriously, we have a lot of people that are looking out for us, and we appreciate it. Big time.
Yeah, for sure.
Big time. Like, you guys are awesome. And,
okay, there you go.
And you all need to know that, we are working towards the same goal with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Doesn't always mean that we are best friends with these people or anything like that. Doesn't mean we're enemies either. I'm just saying we're working with people because we have a common goal.
Right. So and we've all decided that whatever that goal, whatever reason for the goal it is, does not matter. Our goal is truth. Our goal, that's it. There's no agenda. There's nothing else. That's truth. No. If it's truth for Nick, fabulous. If it helps him get a fair trial, fantastic. If it's truth for Dee Dee and it helps Dee Dee's voice get out there and heard and her story told, fantastic. Because both of these people...
But say a supporter sees another creator who you need help with something or whatever, and you want to come in and say, hey, this creator, da-da-da-da-da, needs help with blah, 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 blah. Absolutely. Come talk to us about it. But as far as all the drama and the bullcrap, yeah, we're over it.
No, Linda, I explained, and the petition itself explains why it's not like the Son of Sam law. It also explains that federally the Son of Sam law was overturned in 1991, I think. Is that when I said it was overturned? Let me look at it real quick. It was overturned. Yeah, in 1991, federally, it's up to states to decide their own. And this goes way deeper than just them profiting off of their crime. It goes to the families. It goes to the whole thing. So that no one can do this, and that the dead can be protected and not live in shame, and not be shamed in death. Because Dee Dee has died many times now. It's not just once. Every time she tells another lie about her mother, she jabs another jabber into her.
Them say anything that's just nasty about her.
Because Christy, it was so necessary, right?
What I don't get is, what is your point? Why do you have to keep doing that? What kind of person keeps doing that?
I don't know. Especially Christy. Like, I don't understand Christy at all. Like, okay, I get it. Gypsy hates her mom. Fabulous. What in the fuck is wrong with you?
Beef,
what is your beef with her that you've got to sit here?
On her knees,
She's been dead for 10 years, and you're
just maybe if you put your knee pads on a little more, maybe Rod wouldn't be going to see Cookie Lady. I don't know.
Right?
I don't know. But don't talk about Dee Dee being on her knees, bitch. Like, come on. For real?
It's just the most unclassless, just classless, uncouth, just disgusting behavior. There is no reason for you to do this. If you want to talk about your life, Gypsy, great, wonderful. Pimp juice in the house, right? Exactly. Pimp juice. Go talk to Daddy Pimp Juice and Cookie Lady all you want. Just leave everyone else alone. Yeah. So that's what this is. And the book is available on our website, starting at $30, and going up from there depending on what you choose and what you want. It will be shipping out likely within the next 2 to 3 weeks. We are finishing the last polish on it and getting it over to the website. So should make a collective vow to stop talking about her, all the creators. Why don't you do that? Because, okay, Elle, and I understand your point, okay, because everybody says we're making her famous, but we're not making her famous. They are making her famous, okay? They want to make her famous. They're out here, her side, out here telling lies, defaming people, harassing Nick, hurting him, hurting his chances, bullying and stalking and harassing other people. And if we go silent, those of us fighting against her and her crew of people, then the lies will just continue to be the truth.
Right. Well said.
We can't do that.
Well said. Yep. I won't stop. We're not going to stop.
We're not going to stop. And we can't. I learned a long time ago that if I stayed silent, no one would know the truth. I figured that out a long time ago. And we can't stop, and we won't stop. Because we hate what you do. We hate your whole crew. So please don't stay in touch. But
yeah, so should we go into the billboard?
Yeah, Naomi's here. Naomi's here if she wants to come up and talk about it. And Mimi can come up.
Sure.
Yeah, let's invite them up.
Let them talk about it.
Because I want them to talk about it,
It's not letting me do your comment, Michelle. I'm sorry. I don't know why.
Hello.
Hey, Naomi. All right, I hope you guys can hear her. I'm going to try and put her over here so you guys can hear her better over here, I think.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hey, Mimi. Hello, everyone.
All right, so for those of you over on YouTube, we have Mimi and Naomi joining us. They have been working with several of the ladies, Tammy, Cajun Navy Jen, to get these billboards and a website of truth and facts up. And I am so proud of these ladies. I am so supportive of the journey and what you guys are doing. I thank you for stepping up.
You're welcome. Thank you for talking about it. If you haven't seen the website, it's www.justicefordeedeeandnick.com. That's Justice for DEE, and Nick.com. There is a GoFundMe page up for the very first stationary billboard that we're about to put up. The cost is $7,000. We have reached $2,500 already.
Oh, wow!
Uh-huh.
Your goal for today was only $2,000. I'm so excited.
Yes, we're at 2,500, and it's been not even a half a day.
Awesome. Wow.
So check out the website.
Isn't that exciting?
Yeah, it's very exciting. Make sure and follow us and keep in touch with what's going on, and we'll tell you guys when it's going on.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
and I'm not even a day.
That's
like the first how many hours?
What was that, Amy?
I just want to shout you out again, Naomi. You've done so much hard work. Naomi is the one who did everything on the website. Literally put it together, every single piece. We did not help her out at all. We tried, and she was like, I got this. I got this.
I'm sorry, Frogs Catch. We're talking about the billboard over here, and it's the ladies who are in charge of that. I will post this TikTok as well over here so you guys can hear this side too if you are missing it over here on YouTube. I'm sorry. But basically, they're just talking about their website and their billboards and what they're doing. So, sorry, guys.
No, you're good. Absolutely. But like I was saying, Naomi has just done amazing putting this all together. We all make a great team, but I really want to highlight all the hard work.
She's done a great job.
A great job.
Yeah, you guys all have, but yeah, she really has.
Well, thank you guys. I try, but I think I also have the most time, so we'll just
say that I have the time to do it. So
right,
but
which
I
is
wouldn't be able to without all you guys' supports.
right.
I was at least you're spending your time doing something that's good and worthwhile.
Yeah,
you know?
Of course, yes.
So,
And we couldn't have done this without all of the support from all of the viewers and the fans and everything else. So just as much as we're a part of this, you guys are a part of this. Had it not been for you, we could have never accomplished this goal.
Just think about it, guys. I mean, well, I'm in my 60s, but those of you that are younger, you know, when you have your grandkids and there's something in their textbooks about this, what we're doing right now,
yes,
and how it changed history.
Yes.
How awesome is that going to be?
Well, I don't know if you know it or not, but we're writing a textbook about this, about how the media was able to do this and how to stop this from ever happening again. So it's called Unlearning the Lie, creating a narrative workbook. It goes along with our books. And then we're also going to have a full textbook that can go out to colleges and high school psychology programs and things like that for them to be able to dissect and learn about how this all came to be. Because I think this is going to be I honestly think this case will be a case that that sets precedence eventually. Jen, you'll have to ask. I can't. I tried to do it, but I can't do it.
I want to answer Stacy's question. The goal is 7,000. It's still the 7,000 on there. Just because we made 2,500 today doesn't mean the goal has changed. The goal is 7,000.
Yeah. GoFundMe put up an option that you could do a day goal, and we thought it was a good idea, so we put it up. But then we realized it is massively confusing. So yes, we did reach the day goal of $2,000, but the overall goal, the grand total goal, is $7,000. Now, whether that's raised today, tomorrow, or next week, that really doesn't. It's whatever we get. We get there.
You get there, right?
Jen, it won't let you. You're not even in the list. Where are you? Are you on?
I had a problem with her earlier today too. I couldn't get her up either.
I can't get her up. Did she get a banana?
Didn't say she did, but I don't think so.
I don't even see her in there. That's crazy. I don't even see her in the list. Like that never happens.
She says she can't. I'm what? Like you have to finish your sentence, Jen. Suspended. Oh, she is suspended. That's why you can't come up.
That's why you can't come up. You know, I want you guys to understand that this money is not. This money is being raised, and we were given a wonderful price for what they're doing. You know, it's going to be a stationary and 2 rotating Naomi billboards, or Mimi, whoever wants to talk about it.
Yeah, 2 digital.
2 digital. Yeah, that'll be roaming all through Louisiana. And I do hope that this ends up being something that rolls across the entire country. Like I said, I think that everyone needs to know. And I think that anywhere she goes, everyone should be informed. It's just what I think. She is dangerous.
As long as she tells her tales everywhere she goes, then we will go everywhere she goes to rebuke them.
That's right. Yeah.
Like, just forget about it.
Did you guys see Bree's comment?
Then we will.
Bree's comment?
Well, only because the only reason I bring it up is because Gypsy's kind of disappeared, sorta. She's popping up.
Oh no, she was in here. She was in here earlier.
Yeah. But she was saying, you guys got what you wanted. She's not here. Well, that's not really what we were asking for. That is not what we were asking for.
I mean, that's part of what we're asking for.
But that's not all of it.
No. It's only part of what we're asking for, and
she still has the ability to make money off her crime right now.
Yep. Nobody else will hold her.
Nick still has not gotten a fair trial right now. That is also a problem. Dee Dee's name has been dragged through the mud. She's been lied on, and her reputation needs to be fixed.
TMZ won't do anything.
Nobody will do anything. We've already reached out to everybody. Link for the book. It's on thegoodwivesnetwork.com. You just go to books and go to True Crime Books. Underneath that, you'll scroll down and you hit it. So
what's illegal in Louisiana, Brittany or Brent?
What's illegal?
That's what I'm waiting to find out. I don't know. She's talking about billboard or making money or.
It wasn't very specific.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean. So
I don't want to.
It's illegal in Pennsylvania. This is serious.
Oh, has
real.
the son of Sam?
No,
Louisiana. No, it does not.
No, it does not.
That's the thing, Brett.
no, and besides that fact, it's not it wouldn't be Louisiana that would be in charge of it. It would be Missouri, because that's where the actual crime was committed. So they would be the ones that would have to do that, and they don't have it either. There's this lax as well.
There's several states that don't.
So, yeah, and a lot of them have it. It's just a weird way. Like, they all have different rules and laws, and that's why I'm pushing for another federal law that goes even further than Son of Sam law. That's the thing.
Son of Sam law is now outdated. There are certain states that have actually done away with it. So there needs to be a revamp of it. And one of the ways to get justice is to create a law in Dee Dee's name that no one else, even including Gypsy, can profit off a crime or profit off the unaliving of someone that they are responsible for.
Yeah. Right.
And keep,
hold journalists accountable.
that.
I want to hold journalists accountable. I want to hold producers and directors and all of those for all of those things. You should not be allowed to come out here and tell a completely untruthful story about a victim. This is not okay. What they did is not okay, and it was calculated. It was calculated. It was with premeditation, and it was with malice. All of them.
Right. And then look at the shit she's done since she's been out. Look at her Mother's Day freaking message to her, dude. Like,
William, we have a petition.
She has done nothing but talk literal crap about Dee Dee.
Our petition is right here, guys, on our YouTube. It's right here. Dee Dee's Law petition. That is exactly what we're doing.
It's also on the website.
You can scan a QR code and get to it. You can copy the QR code and put it other places. You can share it out on Twitter, Facebook. You can share it to your congressmen, your representatives, and your senators. Because for us to get this done, it's going to take a lot. This is not just a billboard or a book or anything like that. Getting a law passed is very, very hard. And it's going to take a lot of work and a lot of people helping. Because otherwise, it won't get done. And I am adamant about this getting done. Adamant.
Same.
Yeah. So
okay, well, since Mimi's in here, I'm going to head off because I have some chores to do.
No problem. I'm so glad. I'm so glad, and I'm so proud of you. And thank you for doing such a great job.
I'm so proud of you for your book, Fancy. That's
thank
great.
you.
Deserve all the credit.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Right. I appreciate it.
Love you guys.
Love
Bye.
you too, honey. Mimi, did you want to say anything else about what you guys are doing?
No, I was going to let everyone know that I'm going to go live again this evening to let everyone know what's going on.
Okay,
for those that missed the live earlier, I'm thinking about 8:30, 9 o'clock Eastern time. Just for the people that didn't get around to seeing the live earlier, because we don't usually go live during the day.
Right.
Like I said, the website's up and running. You can get the GoFundMe from there. You can get to the petition for Dee Dee's Law in there. Really a one-stop shop for anyone. And I will see you guys later. I appreciate you guys shouting us out and everything you're doing as well.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for coming up. Thank you, sweetheart. You have a good one. Alrighty. Well, I thank you all for coming and listening to the beginnings of our book. I don't know. Give fancy time, honey, at boss. I don't know what that means, Nix. So, but thank you guys. We do appreciate all of you. We appreciate your support. We appreciate your willingness to listen and learn.
I appreciate, the awareness of them. I really do. I appreciate the fact that they are also, a lot of our supporters are spreading the awareness.
Right.
I appreciate all of it.
And just remember, guys, just remember everything that you put out, everything that you share, let's tag it with Gypsy lied about it all, or Gypsy lied about it all, and Gypsy lied about the whole thing, and Dee Dee's Law. Dee Dee's Law. Yeah. That is what we need. Justice for Dee Dee.
Thank you, Southern Girl.
If you tag every single one of those with the two Gypsy lied about it all and Gypsy lied about the whole thing, if you tag everything with that, every single platform it's on, they can pull it up by just searching that. And now it even comes up when you just start to search Gypsy Rose now. Whereas before, if you search Gypsy Rose, all you got was a sea of fucking bullshit.
Right.
You didn't get a regular anything. You didn't get any real truth. You didn't get anything else. Have you changed your settings to live chat? Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there. So sorry.
If it's on comments, you got to swipe over and it'll go to live.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what you have to do. I don't know. I don't do all of that on my phone. I only do YouTube on my. I only do YouTube on my computer. I don't know how. I don't really do it on my phone unless I'm posting something. So, on your website saying I can do what I want with my story. Oh yeah. She did. Yes. And you know what, Gypsy, you can do what you want with your story, baby. Yeah. But we're just going to make sure you can't get paid for it anymore. Right. And we're going to make sure that the other side of this fairy tale is out there. You know, those were some of my favorite books when I was growing up. You know, everybody loved the fairy tales, right? I know, isn't it? It's getting so long. I'm loving it. When I was young, everybody loves you know, the fairy tales. All little girls do, even little boys like them, you know, when they're young and everything, right? But I always liked, there was these books that came out that it was the other side of the story. So like you would get Cinderella on one side, and if you flipped the book over and turned it the other way upside down or whatever, you had a whole nother story in there. And it was from like the stepmother or the big bad wolf or whatever the villain of the story was, to hear their side. And so that's exactly how I feel like this is. All right, Gypsy, you're right. You can go out and you can tell any lies or any story you damn well please. I'm hoping that we can stop that from happening, but that's going to take years. So, you know, I'm not in this for today. I'm in this for the long haul. I told you guys
and that's the thing that's really good about it is we got more people that are doing what we're doing, and she can't keep up anymore.
No, she can't.
She can't keep up anymore. So the little crybaby is hiding now.
Well,
she can't keep up with it, dude.
Well,
once those emails came out, you can't deny your own words, girl. They're right there. They're right there. Along with everybody else's. Yes, TikTok shop, love, TikTok shop. But it's truth.
It is.
It's the truth.
It's the truth.
When we say it's her story to tell, it's exactly right. It's her story. It's a story.
It's not real. It's a story. It's a fairy tale. It's made up. It's fantasy.
Honestly,
it's in your fucked up brain.
She still hasn't figured out where her true money lies. I can't believe she hasn't figured it out yet.
Yeah. And now,
I mean, just read her book, and you can't tell me where she should be making her money. Seriously, she hasn't figured it out yet, fans.
I don't know.
If she figured that out, let me just tell you, just don't dedicate them to kids, okay?
Right. I mean, because I think you're a fantastic, you know, erotica writer. I think you're very good at that, honey. And I think maybe
the gothic fiction stuff. Dude,
you can even write under a pen name. You don't even have to use your own name. You can write under a pen name, and everybody will buy them, I'm sure, because they won't even know they're yours. There you go. Make some money at it, honey. Go do that, because this shit you ain't cut out for, baby. This is the truth now, and everyone has it.
Mom. I'll get you.
All right, so this is the one that I'm really upset about today. Like today, as I'm going to church and doing everything, what do I find out is that Gypsy Rose is now involved in a support group on Facebook. Trying to be involved in a support group on Facebook, along with Bree, which has no reason to be in there.
They don't want her.
For a support group for parents who have children with microdeletions, which is really, really funny to me, because I thought you were part of the 75% that was unscathed and don't have symptoms. And I also thought you said that Daddy Rod and baby Aurora were both tested and they didn't have it. So what would you need to be in a support group for parents who have a child with a microdeletion if your child doesn't have one, Gypsy? You're not trying to learn about your own microdeletion. You've known about it your whole life.
Right.
You know your medical history. Your mother didn't keep it from you. You weren't freaking in the dark. You were signing your own medical records from the day you turned 18 on.
Did, Ariel. They turned her comments off. Nobody wants her, dude. They don't want you. They don't. Bree's been in there. Bree's been in there since like April, dude.
It's disgusting.
You come with so much.
So we ran you off of TikTok, and you're getting run off of YouTube again.
People don't want you. No one with any good sense, anyhow.
Wants you anywhere near them.
You just don't.
And I certainly wouldn't want you in a group about parents who have children. I would never want you around anything to do with my children.
I wouldn't want to live around them.
No.
I'm not even saying like even next door. I'm like saying in a mile vicinity, man. I just... Yeah, no.
Like the audacity to go in there and try to find some common ground when you have fought so hard to tell everybody that you are perfectly healthy and perfectly fine, and so is everybody else, and it's all your mama, and that you thought mama was lying, so you got tested again, and it still came back. Oh, wow, funny. No, you didn't get tested again. You knew in 2011, just like everyone else did, and you even told Aaliyah so in 2014. Bible verses. Oh, and oh my God, I found out something really crazy. So, okay. I knew about the crisscross applesauce freaking picture for a very long time. It circled around in 2017 to 2019 through the groups. I'd seen it, and I even talked to people about it because I wanted to know the exact same thing you guys wanted to know. How can she sit crisscross applesauce in the wheelchair and then say that her legs don't work, right? Okay, so there's two ways that this could go. One, I again want to express that even partial paralysis of her limbs, either even her hands, her arms, her feet, her all of that, partial paralysis is still listed as paralysis. So if it was listed as paralysis, it could still just be that Dee Dee was telling them, hey, she can't walk very often. She's very, she has moments of paralysis, and this is what's happening. And that would have been true, okay? Because that's definitely what she said it was in the and then we see it now today that she does this. All right, so it could be that. That could be one way to look at this. Or
hey, Nia.
What was
I hope I said it right.
Hold on, I'm trying to think of what I just was saying. I was talking about the two ways that this could go with this. What was I talking about, please? Micro deletion, but I don't remember what I was saying. The paralysis. I'm trying. The paralysis. I'm trying to think.
The crisscross applesauce thing.
Yes, the crisscross applesauce. Okay. So when I asked back in the day, I had a bunch of nurses and medical professionals tell me that they are capable of doing that if somebody else crosses their legs for them. They can sit there like that if someone crosses their legs for them. So that could have been too, right? Dee Dee could have just crossed the legs for her. Now we all know she can cross her damn legs because she can freaking walk. But that would have been why it wouldn't have been suspicious.
That railing into the snow.
Right. I mean, but to doctors and conventions and things like that, it wouldn't have registered to them to think anything of it because they would have just thought that Dee Dee put her legs like that. So, and that's an easy way for Gypsy to not move her legs. Does that make sense? So that picture, but that picture of her sitting crisscross applesauce, that picture is 4 days before she unalived her mother brutally in her sleep, supposedly, allegedly. Not in my opinion. I do believe there's other explanations, but anyway. And then the next day, you know what they did? That was a church camp. That was a church camp event.
Yeah,
and it was
church camp.
And it was a disabled person's event that she went to. And then the next day, guess what she did? She went to the church picnic on Sunday. She went to the church picnic on Sunday, and by Tuesday, Mama was dead.
Yep. Right. So, again, with the Bible verses, okay, girl, God is not going to save you when you've already sold your soul to the devil, okay? It ain't happening. He ain't saving you, girl. Stop trying to hide behind God. Stop trying to hide behind Bible verses. The only thing that's going to save you, girl, is to seriously take accountability for what you have done. Period.
Right.
And stop talking shit about your mother and Nick. It's so simple.
Why are you out here trying to push Dawn's freaking bullshit DV claims against Nicholas when we already know that that's not true? That we already know that we debunked this years and years ago because she's the one who said that we made her say all those things back in the day, and she had MJ Pack write a letter for her. So why are you out here doing this? By your story, that man, that autistic man that you gaslit and manipulated and pulled every freaking sexual trick in the book on, according to you, should be your conquering hero. Yeah. And you should be grateful to him for saving you. Instead, you sit out here.
Like Justin, he kept asking Ken, why wasn't he the hero? Why? If he was saving her, why wasn't he the hero?
Oh, because she didn't like his wrestling bed.
And I'll tell you what, right now, this is when it hit me, when I said, wow, no, something isn't right. I was very interested in the case. And when I saw the Dr. Phil thing, and he asked, how do you feel about Nick now? And she's like, she hated him. She couldn't stand him. And I'm sitting there thinking, wow, girl, after everything you just said, your mom did to you, and then you're going to say you hate him because he saved you?
Yeah. He did exactly what you asked him to do, and now you hate him for it.
And then I found you, and then I was like, okay, I'm understanding a little bit more and a little bit more. And also our supporters, everybody out here listening, don't believe all the BS as far as, Ken deleted her and this and that and da-da-da, and they're broken up and this and that and the other, because this is what they do when they're not getting attention. This is what they do.
Yep.
Ken's not going to break up with her. He's as sick as she is. Think about it.
He's gross.
He wrote her first, honestly, or his mother did. Either way, they're all sick. They're all sick. They're all going to stay together. Just don't buy into the bullshit. Just don't.
And now we've got Woo Woo Bestie over there celebrating birthdays with her and dressing all up and get out of here with your bullshit. By the way, just so everybody knows, Lindsay, which is Woo Woo's real name, is related to the Blanchard family. Just so everybody knows.
Yeah, her husband is.
I want everyone to know. And she's also related on the Pitre side, from what I understand. Her own side. So her husband is related on the Blanchard side, and she is related on the Pitre side. Funny how that works every fucking time.
Yeah, I mean, we were played. This is what I'm telling you. You can't believe everything you're hearing and seeing. You just cannot.
Unless it comes with absolute receipts.
And I'm going to tell you something that's really true, honest.
How do I know that, Sarah? Because I research everything. Lindsay.
Exactly. If we're telling you something, it's because we have researched it. We can stand on it.
Yep. Exactly.
Blanchard. Ivory Rose Grows is related to the Blanchards.
Yeah. Yep. Funny how that is.
Yeah.
Oh, and Nix, I don't think she tricked him with that baby at all. I think Ken wanted all that. I think it really is his thing.
Like the shit they're doing with the baby and him holding a different baby and doing all this, that's all just because they want us to talk. That's it. Because you know why? They got caught. They got caught doing things they shouldn't be doing in their house in front of their baby. Okay? For real. For real. I'm telling you right now. I'm pretty sure they got caught.
Yes, Sarah Joy.
That upset way too many people. That did. That upset way, way, way too many people.
Not Ivory Rose knows.
Sitting there doing what you're doing on a live and think people ain't going to catch it. Especially people that are in recovery.
Yep.
We're going to spot you every time.
Why don't you sniff some more?
It's always a distraction. Yep, always.
Always a distraction. It's all a distraction. That's what I told you. And then another content creator likes to steal that from me constantly. But let me assure you, I coined that phrase.
I love your name. Yeah, the emails really did too. And like I said, she cannot deny it. They're your words, girl.
Yeah, and she's like, oh, I wrote those in my 20s. No, you didn't. You wrote them 2 years ago.
And even if it was was her 20s. Her 20s were 4 years ago. It's not like one of us, a Gen Xer, saying, "Oh, I did that in my 20s," right?
I just made a mistake. I mean, I was wild and, wild as a weed, right? According to your father, wild as a weed. I was wild as a weed. Yeah. Yes. Okay, great. Well, your daughter's wild as a weed too, Rod. Perhaps you should get a handle on that and stop running away with Cookie Lady to Canada and abandoning your child again. That's the one thing I
didn't let somebody else run my life and tell me who I'm going to take care of as a kid and who I'm going to fucking ditch on their birthday. Okay. Happy birthday.
If you want to know what I think about Ken, you can go find all the videos I've done about Ken. I just made one the other day, and I was very, 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 very apparently blunt about how I feel about Mr. Ken Urker. So, but, I want to talk about this Cookie Lady situation and those emails, because I don't know if you guys even realize. Okay, so yes, he's cheating on his wife. Gypsy's involved. She's talking to the lady and all of these things, right? But here's what was really going on. Rod Blanchard, the absentee father of all absentee fucking fathers, was running away again. Running away from his problems, running away from his sick daughter, running away from his daughter that's a schmurderer, running away from his wife that won't shut her fucking mouth, her pie hole, no matter how much anyone tells her to shut the fuck up. Even her lawyers.
Stop talking.
And he was running to Canada. That's what he was going to do. He was going to leave Gypsy. And where was Gypsy going to go? This is why I believe she married Ryan. I didn't understand why she married Ryan. Now I know why she married Ryan. Because she wasn't sure she was going to have a home to go to.
She didn't know they were going to be together. Exactly.
No, she had no home to go to. Because Christy, they would never released her to Christy.
I figured that out myself, and now I do. Now I can.
Yeah, she wouldn't have been released to Christy. So if Rod took off to Canada,
we put a lot of puzzle pieces in place.
Right. If Rod took off to Canada, Gypsy would not have been in Louisiana at all. She would have had to stay in Missouri for the 2 years of her probation. Yeah. And she wouldn't have been able to do all the things that she's done, So her dad, is again abandoning her. He's again, and what does she do? She makes excuses for him and tells him it's okay, and she wants him to be happy. No, he's abandoning you again.
Here's the thing. There comes a time, and I do hope this comes for her, because until it does, I just, where you have to say, I don't benefit by having you in my life.
No
matter who it is,
I did.
Whether it's a family, whether it's a friend, it doesn't matter. Because I had to do it.
I did.
I know you did too.
I've had to do it with several members of my family, but most importantly, I had to do it with my father. My father is very, very much like Rod Blanchard. My dad adopted me. Okay, I was adopted as an infant with my mother and my father. My dad left us at 6 years old when I was 6. And then for the next 12 years, I was 18 when I saw him again. 12 years, I didn't see my father. He wasn't around. He did pay his child support because he was in the military. So they forced him, because otherwise my mother could have gone to his commander and got him in trouble. And he even told my mother that if she was to do that because he wasn't paying child support, you know what he would do? He would quit he would leave the military and go become a trash collector, because, then she wouldn't get the money. This is what these men are like. My father is a deadbeat. And my dad came back into my life once at 18, and I left again. I did not talk to him again after that. And then when I had my children, I reached out to him because I knew my mother was going to pass soon. I knew she wasn't going to be around long, and I wanted a parent. I wanted somebody. I wanted a member of my family. And so I reached out to my father again. He got involved in my children's lives, and I told him, if you are going to do this, where you come and go, you will not be in their lives. I will not allow you to do to my children what you did to me. And for a while, it was really great. And then my father bought a Filipino woman, literally. He's an ex-military member and an ex-police officer, and he bought a person, okay? And we all tried to accept that and love on her, but it was really hard because I feel like she was not underage at the time. He brought, at very least, she was only 18 when she married him. And my dad, I was 30-something.
Light, right?
Yeah. Okay. And it was disgusting. It pissed me off. I couldn't believe it. Right. I tried, my dad was on me all the time about trying to be accepting of it. And I finally, one day he called while my daughter was in the hospital because Emily has a nut allergy. And so she was in the hospital during Thanksgiving or Christmas because she ate a Heath bar cake and she didn't know that the Heath bar had nuts in it. So I'm in the hospital with my daughter worrying about her while she's pregnant. And my dad is calling me about some bullshit crank call that he's getting, and he thinks it's about my fucking student loans. And I'm like, no, Dad, I don't have anything like that. They're not, my loans aren't through them. It's not that. Well, they're calling. I go, Dad, you're a police officer. Don't you understand what a scam call is when you get one? Did they say my name? Did they have the right information? No, Dad, you're being ridiculous. And he kept on. And so, you know what? I called and left him a message, and I told him I can no longer support the fact that I think that you are a P3DO. Mm-hmm. You trafficked a woman to marry you. That's who you associate with is all the members that have trafficked women and the woman who traffics them for all of you. And I no longer want you around me, my children, or my grandson that's about to come. So you are no longer involved in our lives, because it wasn't safe for him to be in my life. He wasn't helpful to my life. He was damaging, and he hurt me a lot all the time. And so I finally just said, go. When Mom passed, he was wonderful. When my mother passed, he came and he supported me. But then he bought him a person, and that was the end of that. Right. It all became about this person. And it's disgusting. And I did that. Knowing that I have no other parents.
It's just kind of hurt. It's okay. It's healthy.
I cut off my mom's family for being toxic. Same thing.
I had to do it.
I now have my birth family, and I'm very thankful for them. But when I did it, I was cutting them off, and I didn't give a shit that I wouldn't have a dad.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Just was.
I mean, I have a stepdad, and in my life, he's my dad. He is my dad. I've had him in my life since I was 6.
Yeah.
So thank God I've had him. But as far as my own dad, yeah, I'm like, you're not going to do to my kids what you did to me. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I mean. Yeah. I have no problem cutting people off.
Yes, Linda, it was the police interview that made me realize everything was a lie. But it was also, again, I've explained this many times, but I'll explain it again. I always expected Gypsy to lie. Okay, that was always a given for me. I knew she would. I eventually hoped that we would be able to help her through therapy and things like that, and a support system would be that, thank you, William, that they would help her. No problem. They would help her assimilate into regular society and be a better person and put behind this past of hers. And no matter what they had said to me at that point, if they had been truthful with me, I would have helped them tell their story and give them the redemption arc that they wanted. I could have still told the story of, okay, so you unalived your mom because you were psychotic and you had a mental break and you thought that you weren't sick because of absolutely 100%. The microdeletion explains all of that. We'll tell that story. I would have told that story for them, but they didn't want that story. They wanted the story where she's a fucking innocent little girl and Dee Dee is a horrible monster and Nicholas is awful. And I just couldn't go along with it. And the more and more I saw the lies weren't just from Gypsy. That was when I started seeing Christy's lies. And it just became abundantly clear that I was looking at something completely different. And from there, I began researching more and diving into the case more. And then I want you guys to understand, this is after our break. Now I had medical records that we had gotten from HBO at this point. Okay. So we had those. But we did not have the vast amount of them that we do now. They gave those to me after all of this. Do you want to know why? Because when I found the interrogation video and got it sent to me from A&E and watched it, I sent Christy Blanchard my notes. I was going down the line of Dan Glidewell, David Blanchard, the rugs, the trafficking. I was going down that, and that was all in my little notes. And I had no idea really where I was going with it. But she saw those when I sent them to the team because she was in all our chats, and she insisted on being in all our chats, which is exactly why Hulu and Michelle cut them out. And they did pay them, by the way. Mm-hmm. They did pay them.
They were paid.
They were paid. They just weren't paid what they wanted to be, and they had no control over what the story was.
That was another thing that you had found out that made you say,
you're being paid. You're being paid.
You're lying to me.
You're lying to me. You're lying to me. And that was when it began. And I find it very interesting that I was given medical records after all of that. Why? Do you want to know why? Because those medical records ran us in circles for 5 years. For 5 years. All we did was look at these damn medical records. I didn't look at the case files anymore. I didn't look at anything else because I simply wanted to find out what the fuck was wrong with these doctors. Because even when I was done with them and knew they were lying to me, I still believe that Dee Dee Blanchard had medically abused her child.
I know.
And then we struggled with that too. Like, you guys don't understand the conversations over the last 8 years that I have had struggling with all of this. Do you know there are days where I'm like, wait a minute. Well, maybe this is true. Wait, no, maybe that's true. No.
Even, like, if you, in the podcast, you can see the struggle that you three went through.
Yeah.
Reading it and then saying, wow. And you would stop for a second. You'd be like, something doesn't seem right. It just doesn't fit.
Right. And that was what we drove ourselves insane in those records for years. Not knowing that, honestly, they were really irrelevant.
Right.
They're irrelevant other than the fact that they do explain her medical conditions. They clear Dee Dee of any type of Munchausen by proxy or medical child abuse. And they prove that she has a microdeletion, a chromosomal disorder that explains all of her medical problems, all of her surgeries, all of her procedures, all of the tests, and explains her cognitive, developmental, and mental delays and problems. That's the only thing that it's relevant now. Everything else doesn't matter because guess what? It was 100% true.
Mm-hmm.
And I do believe she had leukemia at 5. Allegedly, in my opinion, for entertainment and educational purposes only. But I'm pretty damn sure we figured it out. Melissa Moore helped with that one. Thanks, Melissa.
Mwah. A couple times.
Yeah. You know, it's sad that this is the path that we have been sold.
So sorry your show didn't get renewed for a second season. No, wait, I'm not.
A third season, you mean?
Oh, whatever.
A third season. No, sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Isn't the happy face just one?
Oh, yes, Melissa's. Oh, I thought you were talking about. Yeah.
No,
it couldn't have happened to a better person, Melissa. Yeah. Did they not like your whole tale about how horrible it was to be the daughter of the happy face unaliver? Oh, yeah. It was just so hard for you, except that you grew up not knowing that at all, right? It wasn't until you were an adult that you found out what your father had done and all of that. And what did you do? Did you cry? Did you go and grieve? Did you turn to your family and think about the victims? No. That's not what you did. You did a fucking podcast about your dad and you made money off of it. And then you scored yourself a correspondent position on Dr. Oz where you met Christy Blanchard and decided to exploit the fuck out of their story too. You wanted it from the very beginning. I remember you saying it. Mm-hmm. You hung around no matter how many times everybody told you to go away, no matter how many times I turned you down. Mm-hmm. And all you did was gather yourself a whole little thing with Lifetime. Oh, you got yourself a whole series and then it got it canceled because it sucks and it's not true.
Right.
And you exploit people for a living.
Yeah.
You're not here for justice or truth or explaining true crime so people can understand it. You know, the reason why we talk about true crime and crimes for years and decades and centuries, do you want to know why? So that we can understand the human brain behind the people that are doing this. So possibly at some point we can stop this from happening.
Right.
You, on the other hand, are out here to make money and exploit victims. I loved your show that you did with the victim's family. Hi, Titania. With the victim's family. I love those that you did with the victim's family where you showed absolute no compassion for them and faked every freaking tear. You were not sincere. And I saw through you the second I saw that show. You did not fall very far from your daddy's tree, Melissa.
No.
Your father took lives. You just destroyed them.
Right.
And exploit them. And exploit your father's victims over and over again. Nice.
So, but yeah, she didn't get renewed. So, sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. Got canceled. Ha ha.
Bye.
Bye, Melissa.
Bye,
You know, we haven't heard from her about the Gypsy Rose very much anymore, have we?
No.
Funny how that happened. Like, once the shit hit the fan, Melissa just ran.
Yep.
And we never hear from the other ghostwriter whatsoever.
Uh-uh.
I'm sure she's hiding her head in shame at this point.
Good Lord,
Knowing what she's worked on in the past, I cannot believe that she is happy that her name is now attached to this shit. Either that or she's just as delusional as the rest of them, and I just don't understand the delusion anymore. Anyone who believes any of their nonsense anymore has got to be sick in the head. There's got to be something that the elevator isn't going all the way up. Like, they've shown you over and over and over again in their own words and their own actions exactly who they are. Mm-hmm. And if you don't believe it now, I'm sorry, I don't know what else I can do to help you. Like, seriously.
I know, girl. She's selling her stuff now.
That's crazy.
What is happening right now?
Yeah, like, what is she doing right now? She's got the $500 stroller up there. But here's the funny thing. She's got sheen dresses on there, okay? That cost $13, and she's trying to charge $50 for them because, you know, she wore them on TV.
Because they have gypsy shit on it. That's gross.
It's called Cawing Out the Truth, Titanian. Right now, you can get it on the Good Wives Network. That's going to be your cheapest option for ordering it. If you're out of the country and you want to order, if you're out of the country, guys, and you want to order our book and you want to see if our shipping and our price is cheaper for you, please contact us at info at true crime, or what is it? Tips for Good Wives at gmail.com, all spelled out. And we can check and see if we can ship there and how much it would be if we did it ourselves or if we have Amazon do it, because it might save you money if Amazon does it. I don't know. But we're trying to save you guys money on the books. You will be able to get them on Amazon. You can get them in bookstores. You can request them in bookstores. You'll be able to request all 4 books eventually. Right now, you can get this 4th book and this 5th book available at your bookstores. You can go and request it and they can order them. You can also go to your library and request them and order them there. And I will tell you guys when all of that is live and actionable. So that way, you know, if you want to get them into your libraries, I would love it if every single person would go into your local library and ask for it.
And request it. Okay.
I don't get a whole lot of money on those. I sell those at like a discounted wholesale rate, but I want I want them to have them so people will know the truth and can find the truth instead of her stupid shitty book, which is basically softcore corn.
Nastiness. Just nastiness.
Yeah, we're going to have them in the libraries. You can request them. I don't know that the libraries will buy them until you request them, but we do. Yes, libraries still exist, Bubs.
That's pretty funny.
They still exist.
Funny. Yeah, I miss going to the library, to be honest.
I do. I love the library. I love it.
Yeah, Katrina, she's grown that out.
Yes, I am. Thank you. It looks really pretty.
She got it flowing like a little mermaid today. It's pretty.
Yeah.
I like it over to one side. It looks pretty.
Thank you.
Yeah, yes.
My little
so you can see the cute little earring that YY picked out for you.
Yeah. Are they going to be available if it's a series? Yes. Okay. This is a brand new series that we're starting. All right. So this series, we have 2 books that are coming out. Okay. So one is all allegorical tale, and that is going to be the Garden of Silent Witnesses series. Okay. So those are all going to be like pictures and allegorical tales and, you know, like all kinds of, it'll be the whole courtroom scenes and all those things that we were, you know, making in the book for satire. So that series is that series.
Appreciate you.
My series, the series though, the book that we've been talking about and reading from today is called Cawing Out the Truth, Creating a Narrative.
One of us once you do and let us know.
What?
Maybe they can message us. Anybody who goes to their local library, they can message one of us and let us know.
Yes.
And
I'm going to show you what
the library is, and we could maybe, you know, help with it.
Okay, so I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you guys the cover If I can get my computer to go with me here. Okay, so here we go. I'll show you guys. Okay, so let me turn my camera around here. Camera. No. Pants. No. Here. Flip camera. There we go. Okay, so this is the book cover. Cawing Out the Truth, Creating the Narrative, the Lies and Manipulations Behind the Villainization and Erasure of Dee Dee Blanchard. So it starts at $30 without a signature. It is well over 500 pages.
Right now on our website.
It's on our website right now, thegoodwivesnetwork.com. Okay, and if you go to, I'll show you guys where it is. So if you go here to books, if you go here to, come on, where the heck is it? Books, okay, and you click on TC Books, then you guys, it's right here.
Yeah, screenshot it.
Okay, it's right here. And you can, okay, so $30 to $150, and I want to explain what that is. So $30 gets you our book, our regular book, and it will come shipped directly to you from the printer that we're using, because we're going to have our own Books by site. So we don't have to go through Amazon to print them or wait for them all the time. But what we're going to be doing with that is then you can also get my signature, Mac's signature for an additional $5. If you want both signatures, and it's an additional $10. We also have our blind date with a book where you get all kinds of little goodies in a goodie bag with a goodie box with that. And that's where the price goes up, is from 60 to 100 to 150. And that's because you're getting all the extra stuff. They have cups in them. They have makeup and all kinds of cool stuff. And we
just
have,
depending on what you're saying.
So you can do any of those. We appreciate you getting those. We put love and time into them. And then obviously we're going to be out touring this year. So, I realized that Milwaukee is only six hours away. It's called Cawing Out the Truth. Cawing Out the Truth. So that's the new series too. So Cawing Out the Truth is the series that we will be using to debunk her book. And
cawing as in crow caw.
Cawing, like CAWING. Yeah. Cawing.
You owe me a Coke.
Pinch poke, I owe you a Coke.
You did?
With my better half.
I don't have one. She's in Kentucky, girl.
Maybe I am in Kentucky. I live in Kentucky.
Steph, that's so funny.
So yeah, I will be coming to Kentucky. That's one of the first places we're going to do. Louisville and Lexington, I think. I think we're going to do Indianapolis and Cincinnati, probably Nashville, and definitely Wisconsin, because I want to go see my girl.
Let us know.
I want to go see my girl. So, and here's the thing, guys. If you want us to come to your town, you're going to have to do the work, okay? You guys are going to have to help put up flyers, help promote it, sell tickets, sell tickets and those kind of things, okay? Because if you don't, we can't come there. So we will be putting up stuff. Since the book is now completed, we're now working on our tour and seeing where we're going to go. I know Jen said she was going to see if she could help out with a couple places, but I'm also going to be doing that. We'll be calling radio stations and booking time with them and other podcasters. So fabulous. Don't do that yet, Sammy. Don't do that yet, okay? Right now, it's not available for request from the libraries yet, so don't do that just yet. I have to finish it and put it in there in the edited way for that specific publisher. So just wait on a minute, okay? We'll let you know. We'll make a big announcement that you guys can go to your libraries and request it, and go to your bookstores and request it.
Good to know. Okay, so you two, Lindsay, Sammy, and Sadie.
Yeah. So, and then we'll be putting up our tour, and you guys buy the tickets, and we'll be coming. Okay? So. Yeah. I'm really excited. I think what we are doing, guys, it's just Little Richards. Yes, there is one. Oh, Stephanie, you're right. I think maybe we'll try that one. There's also one here in Louisville, something really cute too. I'm going to go and talk to them and show them my book and see if I can get it in there. But yeah, we're really excited about it. We'll have speaking engagements. We're going to work on radio and podcasts, and we're hoping to do, the the party bus. If you guys remember us talking about the party bus, I'm so excited about that. I really want to be able to do that. I think it will be so much fun for our VIP members.
Wait, just hang on, so Anita, until we can explain that to Anita again, please, Fancy, about requesting at the library.
What? Yes, in a minute. Whenever you're ready. Yeah, in a minute. Yeah. Oh, how pretty. Oh, she did them really pretty, Abs. I love that. Okay, what were you saying?
Just to explain to Anita about why to wait.
Don't go to the libraries just yet, okay? They won't know what you're talking about, and they won't have a way to access it yet. So wait, it'll probably be a week or two before we are able to announce that. It has to go. We're finishing the final touches on it for that specific website that's going to be giving it to those things that will be able to, that those places will be able to purchase it from. So just wait a little bit, okay? Because I have to go through the process with them of how to sell it to the libraries and the bookstores and all of that. I have to go through all of that. But it is going to be available. But you can buy it on our website right now. Right freaking now. So
Sammy,
go get it. Go get it. Go get it.
Yeah.
Because it's beautiful and wonderful, and I can't wait for you guys to have it. I'm so excited. And it's nothing like the first two. It's nothing like the first three books.
We had a lot of fun doing it.
We have.
We really did. We had a lot of fun. It was cathartic in a lot of ways. We've laughed a lot. There was times where we actually cried. But yeah. It's I'm proud of it. I really am.
Very proud of it.
What we did.
Well, Nani, you can order one with an autograph. Oh, and the other thing is it's $16 in shipping. You can order up to 3 books in one box for $16. So if you guys are in the same area and you want to save a little bit of money, get together, place one order for 3 books, and you can get the shipping for $16 for all of them. So otherwise, I mean, I can try and pack them singly, but it's just if you want more than one or if you have several in the areas. Yeah. So it's $16 for up to 3 copies in one box. So, yeah. But Susie, we're not setting that. We don't set that price. That is the price that the weight of our books. I don't know if you understand. Let me show you.
It's crazy though.
How big our books are.
Shipping. Okay. Shipping sucks. I'm used to Amazon Prime. I don't have to pay for it.
Right. All right, look, this right here is our first book. It got hit the other day. Mine got all messed up the other day, but this is our second book. I'm sorry, this is part 2. Do you see how big this book is? Do you see? Let me show you our first one. Here's our first one. This is our second book. Same size. This book, this 4th and 5th book, the 4th book is huge. So huge that I may not actually be able to place it on Amazon myself. I may have to go through our distributor to place it on Amazon because it's bigger than Amazon's actual requirements or limits for a self-published book. And we have just opened up our publishing house. It's called Feather and Thorn. So if you are thinking about writing books, if you want to write books, if you want help writing books, send us an email and we may be able to help you. Tell your stories or anything, fictional, anything you want to do. We're looking for everything. Okay. It has to be good. But we will help you. We can help you with that. And we can help you, book a tour. We can do all those different things.
The title is Cawing Out the Truth.
Yeah. Cawing Out the Truth. So this book is going to be somewhere, honestly, guys, between 600 and 700 pages. That's with the appendix, the glossary, all the citations of all the different sources that we pulled from. It's a full glossary of all the terms that we use, even the terms that we created ourselves for this psychologically. So it's got everything you can possibly need. And then at the back of the book will be in the book will be a QR code that will get you into the Patreon to see all the documents that go along with the book. You'll be able to get into the Patreon from that.
Cliff notes, exactly.
We're going to have a special way for you guys to be in a group that you guys are only in that group. that just the ones that bought the book and sign up through that. Okay. So that's going to be personal access to us. You're going to get to ask questions and all of those different things. So you'll have, I probably can do I think I'll do like a free month, and then it'll be like $5 after that if you want to stay, you know.
Yeah.
The first books you can get on Amazon, you can get on our website as well. If you want them signed, you have to order them on our website. And eventually all 5 and more will be available everywhere once we get all of this set up. So we got our site set up. Now we can do all of this ourselves without having to go through publishers like Ingram Spark or Amazon, who charge a lot. And that's why the books are more expensive in the bookstores. So yeah, but you can get all 3 books. These 3 are all available on our website. This one's called the Companion 2, and it's parts 1, 2, and 3. You can also get them in our blind book with a date, or blind date with a book. Blind book with a date. Blind date with a book. You can get them in that. You can get them autographed, not autographed. Hold on. I'm live. What's going on?
Is the washer open?
No, I will get the dryer open in just a minute.
I need the washer.
Oh, the washer's open.
No, you literally have stuff in it.
No, I moved it over, Em.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh.
Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
My daughter called about the laundry.
That's all right.
Anyway, so yeah, guys, I'm so thankful for the support. I'm thankful, you know. Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. You'd think her book of lies would surpass the amount of pages from yours, Fancy. Her lies are endless. Yeah. Okay. So I want you guys to think about that's really funny, Susie.
There's so much to.
There's so much. Like I said, so her book is literally only like 180 pages. Okay. Like her whole book, all 18 chapters of it. Our response to the first 3 chapters is over 600 to 700 pages.
But we've added things. We've talked about the emails. We've talked about, we did add a lot of things in there. But I mean, it's so funny because we started out thinking we would do, 6, 6, and 6. I thought, okay, or even 12, like whatever, 9 and 9. I thought we could get it done in 2 books. And I'm like, no. No. Yeah.
No, I won't be shade, but what we're going to do is this is over on YouTube for you to watch already. And then I'm actually going to post this one as well, so that if anybody didn't get to hear the this side of the conversation over here on TikTok, you'll be able to see it. Sorry. What is going on with Nick's stuff in that letter you wrote? What letter did I write? I didn't write a letter. What are you talking about, Bubs?
Somebody trying to stir you up?
I don't know. Well, I don't know. They're asking what's going on with Nick's stuff in that letter you wrote. So I'm trying to ask them what they're at. So do we need to go to TikTok to be heard? No, you don't have to go to TikTok to be heard. I just hadn't gotten to your question yet. I mean, you only asked it a few seconds ago. You're wondering the same. What are you wondering? Thank you. Thank you, Angel Face. Next stuff, and we're going to do a follow-up. Oh, I have. I did that. I read the entire 21-page document that Nicholas sent in. We don't have an update yet. We don't have any information from the judge yet. So until we have something back from the judge or the judges or the panel at the Supreme Court level, we don't know right now. So and where you can get your biggest updates on that is going to be over with Naomi and on the justicefornickandddee.com website. They'll be updating on there. I don't generally cover Nick a lot. You guys know that. My quest in all of this really is for justice for Dee Dee. I want Dee Dee to have a voice. I believe in Nick's fair trial. I believe that he needs one. I do believe that
he's got a lot of people already,
right?
Good people that are fighting for him.
I believe
this is our battle right here.
Right.
No one's speaking for her, so we're gonna.
Right. And through that, though, we are justice for Nick as well, because in my opinion, allegedly for entertainment and educational purposes only, I don't believe anything they have told us about the way this crime went down that way. So I just don't believe it. And I personally think that there are other people involved. And I think that he's doing the time for all of them. And I don't think that's fair.
No, not at all.
I don't. And I think that he deserves to be somewhere where he has a chance at some semblance of a life. Like outside of just like not on his own, because he can't. He's going to need to be supervised for his whole life. And he would have anyway. Because of his disabilities.
And he may actually have the structure he's already needed where he's at right
now. He
may,
but I still feel like if she can be out here walking, he should have a path to that too. I really feel that, especially if some of the things that we think about this case are true.
It's the Gypsy Rose Blanchard case, Marion.
We don't know if Nicholas is the one who, did the whole thing. We don't know. In fact, I personally don't think he did. But it doesn't change the fact that he went in there with the intent to do so and did participate. So it's no, I don't think they are helping him. No, I don't think the MPG is helping them at all. If they are helping him, I don't think they're helping him in the way that he needs to be helped. I don't think that these funny pieces that they're putting out from him are going over well. I think it shows him in a bad light, to be honest with you. So I don't think that they've done anything good from the very second that they came on scene. I was very suspicious of them, especially after what they did on the first thing, like, oh, Nick's going to finally talk, and we wait and they're late by hours. And then all of a sudden, they then are like, they come out with this very, very weird announcement thing. Like it's just poorly done. It's not good for him, and it doesn't look good. And painting him as the superhero in all of this, not a good look, guys. It's just not a good look.
I mean, he is, but it's I don't know what they're doing. I don't think they're helping him.
No. What are you talking about? What letter are you talking about, Alexis? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't write a letter. I read what he submitted to the court. The end, period. I didn't write it. He did. And he states it right in there. And he talks about how he had help doing it, but I didn't help him. Yeah, no, so the 21-page thing is not my letter. It is his letter. It's not MPG's letter. It's not Naomi's letter. It's not any of those things. It's his. He wrote it to the court. Yes, with help. Yes, that's his letter to the court.
But not our help.
Not our help. He did have help, but not our help.
And nobody we know.
Yeah, I don't know who helped him. I don't know who helped him. I'm thankful for the people that helped him.
Yeah, I mean, because it looks like they've been paying attention.
Cool.
For sure,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, right. I mean, it was well written. I think it said exactly what it needed to say. Mm-hmm. I think that it touched on the things that needed to be touched on. It absolutely showed that he knows what's going on out here in the public right now. He's well aware of what they're trying to do.
He's aware.
Yeah, I know. They started trying to say it was fake last week. Well, until you show me proof, I'm going to have to believe that it's an official document, considering that it'd be really, really...
Anything to do a live about,
Yeah, anything to do a live about and discredit people that are actually trying to get action.
And always say truth. I'm not sure.
Yeah. So, but that's it. I mean, I think that I don't think that they're I don't know who said it was fake. I think MPG said it was fake. I think some of the other girls that have been out here doing stuff for him have said it's fake, but from what I know, it's legitimate. Then if I find out otherwise, I'll definitely let you know. I'm sorry.
For sure.
I'm having hiccups.
I'll totally be putting that out there.
But as far as we know today, it's real. And the judge is considering. The judge or judges, I'm not sure if there's a panel at this point or if it's one judge. I don't know what he has to go through at this level for a habeas. What have they done? That's what I don't get. They haven't done anything. Nobody's done anything for him. That's the whole thing. That's been my whole story the whole time. I've always thought that he had the wrong people around him trying to help him. He's never had good people, solid people that really cared about his well-being, in my opinion.
Until now.
Until now. And so, you know, I just hope that this is a good step for him,
because I'm sure it's very hard for him to, you know, decipher who is a person I can trust and who I can't. You know, that's got to be really hard,
right?
Because he's been look at what happened with Dawn,
right?
I mean, look,
and now here she is lying again, lying again with Gypsy's help now, which it was with Gypsy's help the first time. I want you guys to understand that.
You're welcome,
it is very, very clear that Gypsy and Christy were involved in a lot of that with Dawn. Just want you to know.
Yeah.
All right. So if you want to hit the box, we'll go ahead and take questions over here on TikTok. I can't do it over here on YouTube. I'm sorry. I just don't trust it after everything I've been through over here doing it. So, but if you want to come up and talk, you can. If you want to ask a question, you can.
She actually got a Facebook, Sinead. She got a Facebook page shut down. She got a TikTok with how many followers? I don't know, shut down.
Yeah.
Yes. She's
tried to take me to court. She's tried to get me thrown in jail.
The entire time.
Yeah. Yep. This whole time. Jane, you're connecting, but it doesn't seem to be. The book is called Cawing Out the Truth. Cawing Out the Truth. Right now, it's currently available only on the Good Wives Network. Eventually, within the next few weeks, it will be available on Amazon and other bookstores and booksellers. You can request it at Barnes & Noble. You'll be able to request it at the library and all of those things. But again, I'm going to explain one more time. If you do, the pricing is different over there. I don't have a control over it. I set it in. I tell them what I want the book to be, and we work on it together. You know, they come up with a printing price, and then I have to give, you know, a 55% discount and all of this to them. So it's wholesale, not
a dumb question, sweetheart. Melissa Moore is, if you know who the Happy Face Killer is, he was a serial
unaliver
killer, and she is his daughter. Take it away, Fancy.
Let's just say I don't have anything nice to say about Melissa Moore.
She wants to know who she is.
Okay, so Melissa Moore, in the context of this, let's go within the context of this. Okay, so on the outside, she is the Happy Face Unaliver's daughter. She exploited the Happy Face Unaliver's victims. She's exploited other victims, and she happened to come across the Gypsy Rose story because she landed herself as a correspondent on the Dr. Oz show. So on the Dr. Oz show, she is the psychological correspondent on there, the true crime correspondent. So that is the very first interview that Christy ever did, was Dr. Oz. That's the one where she slips up and she says, we always knew that she could walk. And that was why in the Facebook group where I met her, everyone was attacking her, because then she tried to backpedal and say, oh, I didn't mean we always knew she could walk. I meant we always knew she could walk when she was little.
Right.
So that's where they met Melissa Moore. Now, Melissa Moore will tell you that she tried to, I'm looking for a hair tie, sorry, that she tried to.
Never can find it when you're looking for
I know, no, I can never find them when I need them. Like, I put my hair down today.
Gray rose.
Oh, here's one. Fantastic. Doesn't match, but I don't give a shit. I'm sorry, I'm just getting too hot with my hair down right now.
My favorite color. Wear it, girl. Wear
Lime
it.
Green? Lime green's your favorite color, huh?
Yeah, well, green, anything green. I love green.
Okay. Alrighty, guys. So Melissa met Christy on the Dr. Oz show, first interview, right? And then she tried to get Gypsy to talk with her. Then Gypsy turned her down. They did, they went on and did other documentaries, and they started working with me. And then Melissa started worming her way in sometime again in 2017, 2018. By 2019, I was hearing all about her from Christy, sitting down for a meeting, and she's offering me $5,000 to come out to the Dr. Oz show, and she wants to do my project, except that she wants to be in charge of my project. And I told her, no, thank you. And then when they did Lifetime Prison Confessions, she again approached me. Yes, Sudar Sharma. Yes, it is the same Sebastian. Yes. Yes. Okay. So, she approached me and a teammate, Titania, who might still be in here, and tried to offer us tons of money to do her project. And I told her she could kick bricks and get the fuck away from me, that I didn't need her help. I don't want to be participating in her help. And I certainly wasn't going to give her the authorization to twist my words like she twists everybody else's. So I told her no. And she is the one who capitalized on this whole thing. She's who made, according to her, she's who made Gypsy a household name. It wasn't the act or Mommy Dead and Dearest or Gypsy's Revenge. It's just Melissa Moore who made her a household name. And Melissa wants you to believe that Gypsy has a bunch of firsts, like she never saw a ice maker in a fridge, or she doesn't know how to use hot and cold faucets because she only took baths. Well, I'm sorry, ma'am, but doesn't baths come with hot and cold faucets? Wasn't she in lots of hotel rooms?
It freaking did.
I would think that she was in a lot of hotel rooms.
Sitting in? What about the sink she was sitting in? Like that little gremlin picture, dude. What about that? Don't you think that would have had freaking hot and cold water?
Don't you think? But she doesn't know how to use it.
I can't give. Okay, listen. This. The lack of intelligence.
Okay, hold on a second. What is going on? I am doing 2 different lives, and I have no idea what it is that you're asking every 5 seconds. I have addressed you about the freaking petition. I don't know what else you want, but if you think I'm being rude, then please, by all means, exit stage left. We don't need you here. But if you'd like to get information, ask your question again, and perhaps I could answer it for you.
Yeah, we're having we don't have a lot of mods over there right now.
I don't have a lot of people over on this side. I'm playing both things. So I'm trying to get to your questions. I will scroll back up through them.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell me I'm rude. I'm not being rude to you just because I didn't pay attention to you the second you dropped a freaking question.
Yeah, sorry.
I have several hundred people over here, and we have 100 people in here. So please. Good Lord. Oh my God. No, I'm not friends with Gypsy's family. I'm not friends with anybody in that family. I don't want to be friends with anybody in that family, not either side. Neither side. I do, however, know all of them. I do have a lot of information about all of them. I've met all of them. I've spoken to them at great length. I've interviewed them. So.
Yeah, hence why
we're wrapping up, sweetheart. We're wrapping up. Honestly, Petra, we're wrapping up. But you can catch the replay over on YouTube. There will be a replay of the TikTok, and there is a YouTube live that I'm doing too. You can watch both of them if you want to get both sides of everything. So, but we're going to be wrapping up here in just a few minutes. Like I said,
I can try and join you over on YouTube. We can wrap up on TikTok, and we can answer questions over on YouTube if you want for a couple minutes.
Yeah, we can do that. Exactly. YouTube, I'll come over here. Just give us a minute, and Mac will come over here as soon as we end over here, and we'll take some time to answer some questions over here. Yeah, I'm sorry. Both chats are going extremely fast. I can't keep up. Yeah. I just can't keep up. I appreciate the support. I appreciate your questions. I appreciate you guys on both sides. But what's the opinion on Dee Dee and the incorrect date of birth? I believe it's linked to remaining under pediatrician care. Okay. I don't think that Dee Dee had anything to do with the changing birth date of Gypsy Rose. I think that Gypsy Rose and her doctors who committed fraud had something to do with those changing birth dates. And I've done a couple of actual I did a couple of videos that are both on here and on YouTube, because I put everything I do on here, I put it on YouTube too. So that if it gets flagged here, you can always go find it over there, because they don't flag me for shit. They love me over there. So anyway, but yeah, I think that she was the one who was helping change those birth dates, and I have proof of that, and I've shown proof of it. But I don't think it was Dee Dee. I really don't think it was Dee Dee. I think Gypsy got into something with these 2 doctors and started meeting certain people in the community that are nefarious people.
Nefarious.
Hi, Aubrey. Thanks for coming in and saying hello. Well, don't you have a birthday to be celebrating with some unaliver somewhere? Don't you need to go get drunk with Sheena and them? Like, really? My husband still don't want you, baby. My husband still don't want you.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm just going to report you for harassment and bullying, and then I'm going to kick you. So have fun. You can come back in on your 900 other ones. I know you will.
Because you got to lose your life.
Because you got to lose your life and you have nothing else to do but follow my ass around and create 900 different profiles so that you can come into my lives and disrupt them.
You have a warrant.
I have a warrant. Yeah, you know what? They know I have a warrant too.
For shame.
Let's just see how that warrant goes down in the next year. How shall we? Let's just see how it goes.
Shame for shame.
I guarantee you I'm going to be the one that comes out on top. Just so you know.
You're honest about what's in your fucking closet.
My life is an open book. I don't lie about anything.
I'll tell you what, my closet's clean, man. You come look at my life, you can say anything you fucking want. You know how many fucks I give? Yes.
I merely stated that Dee Dee's murder case has been prosecuted by the state and convictions obtained. I'm not speaking on unsolved murders. Okay, no ma'am. No ma'am. Gypsy's case, Dee Dee's case, has not been presented to any court of law because she took a plea deal. And in that plea deal, she lied about all the circumstances of the plea deal. So no, the court system has never heard the truth about Gypsy or Nick or the murder at all. And we talk about these cases forever and ever, amen, because they are important and they set precedents and they help people educate themselves. Like, I'm thoroughly excited about being able to dive into Kohberger. I was not bit by it. I'm going to tell you, not bit by that case. Matt tried to tell me about it forever and ever. And I was just like, my sister tried to tell me about it because it's up there where her daughter went to school and that's where they live and everything. And I was like, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. And then Mackey took his plea deal and all that shit started coming out. And I was like, oh my God.
I flipped my lid.
Yeah. One of our books will be available as an ebook to begin with. Our other books, our first 3 are available on Amazon as ebooks. One of them will definitely be as an ebook immediately, and then the other one I have to go and get some more. I have to buy more ISBN numbers for them. So because every single one of them, like every type of, if I do a black and white book or I do a ebook or I do a hardcover or a paperback, each one of those has to have its own EIN number. So yeah. Or IBS number. I'm sorry, IBS. I don't know why I said
yeah. For sure, get into BK. Oh my Christ, right, man.
Yeah.
That one hit me.
Yeah.
Because I really, because of all the shoddy police work, which there still is. I mean, there's no denying the police work is just shoddy. I mean, you don't come out and do a press conference and tell everybody, hey, it was a targeted attack. You know, you don't got to worry, blah, 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 blah. And now they're coming out saying they have nothing. That he possibly just targeted the house. There was no communication, no connection at all whatsoever.
And I still want to know why no one called 911.
For 8 hours.
For 8 hours. I'm sorry. I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense to me. I literally told my husband about it. I explained all the very surface details to it. And my husband is not into true crime by any means, shape, or form. He usually just wants me to shut up about it. But I was talking about it and he was in the car with me and he's just like, none of that makes any sense. And I said, I'm aware. And he's like,
I got her.
You got him?
Yeah.
I don't understand why we can't get this woman literally banned from this fucking this app. You should be banned from the app, Aubrey. You are a harasser and a stalker. That's all you do.
So petty. Forget them. Like, seriously, we got to keep on what we're on, dude. Forget these fucking little piss-ons. That's all they are. I'm sick of giving them attention. Like, for real. Don't fucking even acknowledge them.
Yep, she's just in here making fake profiles.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she does with her time. Such a great, absolute, just great use of her time.
Just fuck off, man. Fuck off.
You don't like me. I think your cult leader is a freaking. I think your cult leader is a freaking cult leader, and she's a murderer, and she's a horrible, awful, evil person. So we are not the same. You don't need to be here. Thank you. Bye.
asking, Sarah? Well, we're not going to discuss that right now, but whatever.
That wasn't what this live's about.
One of our videos and find out what it's for. We got chicken box too.
Oh, fun. My chickens? Oh, you want to make fun of my little chickens? They like to make fun of my chickens. They're very upset because I have my emotional support chickens. They don't like my Brock Rocks.
Yeah, so anyhow, I am going to drop down and meet you over on YouTube.
Yeah, so we're going to
be here, everybody, and fuck the haters and love all the supporters. Bye, guys.
Absolutely not donating to anything to do with Becca Scoops or anyone else at all. I don't have anything to do with any of them. I don't do anything with Morbid's crew at all. Any of them, his wannabes, his has-beens, they're nobodies. I don't do anything with any of those people. I don't believe in any of them. They all cause problems, and I don't want to be part of that anymore. I just don't want to be part of any of that. I'm simply here to tell the truth about Dee Dee Blanchard and the reality of this case. And that's my only goal in this when we talk about Gypsy Rose. Have a good one, guys. Love you all. Mwah. Have a good one from the Good Wives, serving up true crime. One dish at a time. Bye, guys. Mwah. Alrighty, guys. Do you think
I am?
Do you think Gypsy deleting her TikTok is due to the fact that there was going to be a cancel event on her birthday, so she didn't want to lose followers? I think that can be part of it. I mean, she plays this all the time, okay? This is a publicity stunt that she's been doing for a very long time. Christy taught her how to do this. That's what they've been doing a long time. Christy did the same thing. She'd activate and deactivate and activate and deactivate and cause this create this profile and that profile. Oh, and now she's got a shared one with Rod because, you know, Rod's out there with the cookie lady and, you know, so... yes, we are going to cover Coburger. Yep, we're definitely going to do that. That's one of the things we're going to be doing. So we're moving away from a lot of Gypsy Rose content. All of our Gypsy Rose content will likely be produced from now on. So it'll be, you know, either a live broadcast that we, you know, in the chat and you can watch and everything. But we won't be doing a whole lot on her live anymore. In fact, we probably won't do a whole lot of lives at all. We're really trying to move away from them again. It's where honestly, the lives are where the problems start. You know, if I put out produced content, we don't have problems. Mm-hmm. But when we do these lives, this is where the people think that they can come and they can, you know, do the things. So we will be having.
Well, they just throw us off. They distract, just like Gypsy.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just like, and it's old. It's old.
Yeah. We will be having lives for our subscribers. And we will probably do one a month for just our regular following. But, you know, we will have
maybe every 2 weeks. I don't know. I kind of like
doing them. Yeah, every 2 weeks. Something, you know, we want to make sure that we don't exclude everybody. You know, we want, and we'll put out pieces from those lives and things for you to see too, you know. I'm sorry, Emily, what was your question? Let's see what your question is.
Why it doesn't let me see that.
The thing is, people think Gypsy's sentence was created for her. It wasn't. She was sentenced under Missouri law. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what you mean by that. I'm sorry. Yeah, she was the planner and basically a hired hitman. She should have been given first, and she should have, absolutely. There's no question, honestly, no question that what she did was first degree. And I'm going to explain it to you right now and why that's the truth. Okay. There are criteria for first degree murder. Do you know what the criteria for first degree murder is?
Premeditation.
That's the only difference. Premeditation. That's the difference between first and second degree. And they gave her second degree because of, you know, mitigating circumstances. No, Mr. Patterson, I think you guys swept a whole lot of shit under the rug by giving Miss Gypsy Rose a sweet deal. Because she didn't help you in the least. So why were you even wanting to give her a deal? You had the paperwork. I mean, Mike lied about it in court and you just let that happen. Oh, I can't find the paperwork because Dee Dee put a... Hold on. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Nothing of the sort. You lied, sir. Meg Stanfield sat there in a court of law and lied in front of you, Patterson.
Yep.
You're a judge. And what did you do? absolutely jack shit, nothing. And then when I ask you about it, you want to tell me that it's not a law that you could prosecute. Actually, it is. I even showed you it is.
He says it was one of the worst ABUSE cases, right?
What?
He said it was one of the worst ABUSES, cases he had seen.
Yes.
Dude, even if it
you didn't see it. Because if you had seen it.
Not just that. I mean, really? Even if you believed everything, you think that? Because, dude,
well, here's the funny thing.
I've seen a lot worse. I've lived a lot worse.
Therein lies the rub. I want to ask, again, Mr. Patterson, I'm just going to ask you. So, did you not have the text message from Aaliyah where Gypsy was telling her about her 1Q to 1.1 microdeletion? Because I'm pretty damn sure HBO had them and they altered them on purpose so that no one would have that. And then they buried the microdeletion as far down a fucking rabbit hole as they could. And they really, really thought no one would find it, except I did. I'd like to know, Mr. Patterson, how did you have mitigating circumstances? Mike Stanfield, can you explain why you were allowed to lie in a court of law to the judge?
Mm-hmm.
Why? You lied about medical records. You lied about circumstances. And I understand that you're a lawyer for the defense, but you have ethics too. And those things are not.
No, we don't.
None.
He has no ethics.
None.
He's trash just like the rest of them.
Brandy, I don't think it is Stanfield. I've had that debunked before. I think it could be this guy named David Stanfield, and we have yet to determine whether they are related, by blood.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
They do look a lot alike. They do. Yeah. Very much so. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, the picture does look similar.
Okay, so do we have anybody who wants to ask questions over here since, I was ignoring you?
Here on YouTube.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to scroll up here and see if I can look and see if there's
Rowdy has a question.
Rowdy always has something to say. Okay. I'm just trying to get up to the top here. If I can get it all the way to the top. No, it's taking forever to get to the top. I mean, we've been live for a long time.
Rowdy always has to tell us. He's always giving us 2 cents.
Let's see.
And then some.
Okay. First of all, again, here it is. Please sign Dee Dee's law. Please sign the petition. Here's where we talked about 50 states and whether there were 50 states or not 50 states.
Yeah.
Can you share the link so I can donate? Yep. Okay. Thank you for the link. People can get laws changed with petitions. I see what. I'm just trying to see if there was anything. I'm not fooled by evil manipulation. People like Gypsy. My mom is like her. It's pure evil. I hear you, Bella. I do.
Yeah.
Are you scrolling to see if there's any other questions? Thank you for correcting girl to woman. Oh, exactly. I really want to talk about this. Thank you for correcting girl to woman. It is important to change perception of people by calling G the woman she is.
Right.
She was a woman when she did it. She is a woman today.
That's what I'm saying, dude. She's good at what she does. I mean, she gets us slipping up calling her a girl.
Right.
For real. It's like I have to make a conscious, in my mind, say, no, wait, she's a woman. She's a woman. She's a woman. Like, seriously.
Okay. So, guys, here's the thing. Yes, she was in there. Yes, she was commenting. I don't know if she left that comment on mine, but here's why. If it's a TikTok comment or they're in our TikTok, why we have to block them and can't let it stay. Because if we try to let it stay, that means I can't block their account from being able to come in and report and get our lives shut down and cause havoc. So anytime that there is that thing from her or any one of her people, that's why we delete it and we remove it, because of the fact that what we're doing is actually removing the exact person, not the comments.
We're just getting rid of the trash.
Yeah, if the comment is attached to that person, then plain it goes
simple. We're taking the trash out. You know what I'm saying? If you wouldn't allow it in your house, we don't allow it in our chat.
Yeah.
I'll be damned somebody gonna come in my house talking to me about my damn warrants. Get the fuck out of here and tell them where I'm at. Then tell them exactly where I'm at to come and get me.
Exactly, Joe. Hold my foot, Joe. Exactly. The best lies come with a little bit of truth, psychological.
Always.
That's what we've talked about that in the past on several of our lives and several of our pieces that we've put out. I agree. Bella Michelle, Ken has aged 50 years in 6 months with her. Yes, I agree. He was, if you look at the picture with him and his grandma right before he met her, and you look at him today, it's been a rough 8 years for that boy.
Yeah.
You know, but that guy deserves everything he gets because he's just as bad as her.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got Alba. Oh, Alba, thank you, Alba.
Yes,
Fancy
Alba
Mac never stop. We love your truth. Show us truth.
Like, yeah, I kept seeing Alba a lot.
I know that.
We're wrapping up.
Okay, so thank you. Oh, hold my foot, Joe. Thank you so much. And you can message us with it. Yes, you can message us. Anybody who wants to message us, you can message us at tipsforgoodwives@gmail.com, or you can hit us on one of our social medias. We might get back to you on them, but the best way is to go into the email.
Yeah, I mean, even if mine's private, like, you can request me and I'll okay it. I mean,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
For the most part.
Good night, everybody. I'm a little bit behind on the loop. Yeah, I know they are rude to me. It's okay. I don't care.
Yeah.
It just shows who they are. That's their character.
It's always going to be that way. It says more about them, girl. Like, it's their life. I'm a winner. I'm not a loser. I'm a winner. Not fair.
Let's just say a little birdie told me that Bree and Gypsy were both watching the live and they were very, very, very upset.
Oh, the poor babies.
Crying.
Oh.
So.
The poor babies. Oh.
It's so.
I need a hug, baby. Give me a hug.
Girls, I mean, I don't understand it. Can you not read the room? Like, have you not realized it's over? Are you that arrogant?
Right?
You that conceited that you don't realize it's over?
You're fallen, girl.
You've fallen. No one wants to hear from you anymore. Nobody wants
to
hear
from you. Down.
You're
going down. John Cougar. Let's go. Let's do John Cougar. When the walls come crumbling down, when the walls come crumbling, tumbling, when the walls, they're crumbling.
Sorry.
They be crumbling. You're just too much of a dipshit to know it. Yeah. And don't believe the bullshit. Her and Ken are not broke up. They do all this bullshit as a distraction. Huh?
They do all this together.
Yeah, they do it. Don't believe it, you guys. Like,
he's just as much of an instigator as she is.
Yeah,
I told you guys about him and his mother and what they did back in 2019. During the putting out people's mugshots and participating in all that nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
If he didn't want to be in the spotlight, guess what? He wouldn't have been in the spotlight, but he chose to be in the spotlight by making public posts of him standing on freaking sidewalks, happy birthday to Gypsy Rose, and telling people that they were engaged when, she's going around trying to pretend to the public that she's not, but yet she's sending out a letter to everybody that they are. Like, they've done all this together. That's it.
Yep.
All right, guys. So I'm going to close it out here in 15 minutes. So if you have questions that I didn't get to and you still want answered, please drop them in the chat. I do go back over the chat from time to time to see if there are things that I need to answer in a post, an actual prompt or actual video. If you guys have any more questions.
Yeah, like an actual video or something. I can't see the comments, so.
You can't see the comments?
No. It's not letting me. I don't know. StreamYard, I think they updated, and the update sucks for me.
Yes, Bobby J, she was 1 month shy of 24 years old. I was married with a child by that age. I had 2.
I was going to say, I mean, think about what you were doing at that age, and she's sitting there acting like a baby.
Like a baby.
Taking her teeth out.
Her chair at VisionCon because she's going to go party hard.
Party.
I'm here for the party. Like that to me right there shows that Dee Dee knew exactly what she was doing. She wasn't happy with it.
No, I don't think
she was scared of her.
I don't think she could stop her. She's a spoiled brat, dude. Look at her now. She can't even refrain from coming into your life, dude. She can't even stop herself. She can't stop herself, dude.
Yeah.
She has no self-control.
None. And that's part of, and again, that's part of her micro-deletion.
Yep.
That's your micro-deletion, just micro-deleting all over the place, baby.
Control yourself.
Right now, your micro-deletion is running amok everywhere, and it's showing, honey.
I ain't going into her live saying shit. I ain't going into Bree's live saying shit. What the fuck are they doing it to us for?
Just leave us
seriously,
alone.
I don't say a damn word to either one of them. I don't give a shit to say a word to either one of them.
Taking your teeth out.
You know what I'm saying?
Taking her teeth out.
What's that? I didn't see it.
Taking her teeth out.
Exactly.
Taking her teeth in and out. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Super shady, sick attracts sick, and we all know Gypsy is sick. And hey, Ken, just remember, we all saw you do it.
Yeah.
We all saw you do it.
Yeah.
You can pretend that you just put your fingers up there and whatever. But see, the thing is you didn't just put your fingers up there, dude. You were making.
He was messy, very, very messy.
You guys are very, very messy.
Messy. And let me tell you, if he's messy, then little Gypsy is little messy too.
These are reasons to believe that it was not business as usual. Fancy went over good of this last year. Exactly. Yeah. There are lots of reasons. And it just, if it's found out she was already gone, intent would be less, right? I can't answer this. I'm not a lawyer. I do intend to go to school for law. I know quite a bit of that.
Love your profile pic.
But yeah, I love it too. But what does it mean for Nick if it's found out she was already gone? Intent would be less, right? Yes, I think that would be the way that it would go. I think that he would end up with second degree instead of first, or he may not even get a murder charge at all. He might get a conspiracy charge. Well, they don't have that in Missouri, so he could get a accessory charge. He could get tampering with evidence. He could get tampering with a corpse. Like, there's a lot of things he could get. But yes, I do believe if they are able to prove that, if a court of law was able to do that, then yes, that would be a ground for reducing his sentence in some way. So thank you, Abel. I really do appreciate you. You're wonderful. But yeah, so that answers that question.
Hey, Abel, I haven't been able to see chat, but hello, Abel.
Yes, desecration of a corpse. That's what I meant. Thank you. I couldn't remember the word. Sorry. Sometimes they escape me. But yeah. And I just know that the people that matter and that are really trying to do something positive here, we're all in the same category. We all understand that while each one of us may have different goals, the truth is the main and only goal that any of us have.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the autopsy is completely inconsistent. It's all wrong. Everything is wrong. Give me those juices. No, there's other ways. And I honestly do think those other ways may be coming home to roost real soon. So there's that. We can only keep hoping.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby, I do agree with you. I think she had much more to do with the actual app. Okay, guys. So wrapping up, if there's no other major questions or anything, I would love, go ahead and go to Dee Dee's Law, change.org/Dee Dee's Law.
Yes,
sign the petition, share it, print it, send it to your congressmen, your representatives, your senators. I don't care.
Please, yes.
He didn't make
whatever you can do. Whatever you can do.
And then if you want to order our books that just dropped today, we have our first 3 books, which are these ones. These are the first 3. This is the companion to The Good Wives Guide to True Crime. This is the transcripts and rebuttals from our podcast that we did in 2019 with lots of evidence and stuff in there. There's medical records in there. There's all kinds of everything inside of this book, these 3 books. And then the 4th book is now available on our website at the Good Wives, goodwivesnetwork.com. You can go and purchase it there. They will be shipping within the next 2 to 3 weeks for you guys. Just keep spreading the truth, guys. Keep sharing it out there. If you see something on your TikTok or your YouTube feed, share it.
Yeah.
Share it.
And don't believe the bullshit that Gypsy and Ken and all them are trying to sell you. Don't buy it.
And don't believe any other content creator that talks badly about other content creators.
No.
I'm done don't dealing with that.
Yeah.
If they're sitting in their lives and all they're doing is talking bad about other content creators, that should give you enough pause to think maybe I should go somewhere else.
Yeah, and I mean, if that's your purpose, then so be it. But that's not what our purpose is. So
yeah,
there's that.
Susie, we can work on that. I have some things I'm working on with that. Don't worry. Yeah, I know they'll have more content. Of course they will, Abel. Of course they will. They'll talk about how I'm a scammer and how I'm this and how I'm that. They're going to talk about it all, and I don't really give a shit. Who cares? Doesn't change the facts of the book, doesn't change the evidence, doesn't change our opinion on it. None of those things matter. And our audience knows our hearts, knows our goals. And I'm glad and thankful for all of you here that support us every day.
Me too.
You know, I really think you guys are amazing. We really feel connected with the group that we have now. You know,
our supporters are really great. They're awesome.
I do. And I'm so sorry. When I do the double live, it's very hard for me to do both. And if you continuously keep doing it over here, it's going to frustrate me. Right. I will always get to your questions. I will always scroll back through and make the videos and talk with you. I don't have problems with alternate opinions as long as you're respectful. I just, you know, but when you're demanding that I answer you when I'm holding a full on live and it wasn't time for questions.
Yeah.
Sorry, it wasn't time for questions yet.
Right.
Okay.
And it's actually rather selfish, but that's my opinion.
Yeah, it really is, because you're trying to derail what we're talking about for your specific
stop
question.
Everything I'm doing so I can answer you. Like, I mean, you're not any more special than anyone else that's here. So
no. And when we do these, we have an agenda of things that we want to cover, and we cover those things before we take a lot of questions. Because if we don't, then we can't freaking get through it, and we end up here for hours and hours and accomplish nothing.
We've already been here 3. Yeah.
We've been here for 3 hours tonight. And I think that's, that's generous of us to give that time and to sit here and explain these things and take your questions, because I'm going to tell you what, a lot of other people, they don't. And they lie.
I don't mind it, because I love that that our supporters, are actually wanting to learn the truth,
I don't mind the word evil, because I am unhinged. Because why am I unhinged? Because justice and truth have not prevailed. And so, yes, I am unhinged for justice and truth and true crime reporting that is truthful. So anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for coming. Buy the book.
Everybody. Appreciate
Join
all
the
of you
Patreon.
Here. Thank you, mods. Thank you, chat.
Sign the petition, please. The petition, there is no money that I'm garnering for that petition.
Nothing. No.
It's just a petition for us to begin to change the laws and to get some justice for Dee Dee Blanchard, who is the real victim in all of this. All right, guys. Have a good one. From the Good Wives, serving up true crime one dish at a time.
Bye,
Bye, guys. Mwah.